Patreon, everybody. Patreon.com/Wangers. That's what this show is brought to you by, in part, with the Wangers Association of America and some. So please be sure to join our Patreon because we love money. Oh, my God, we love money. You have no idea. Like, talk about consumerism. That's us. So check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Wangers. If you want us to sell out, that's the place to go. Now, Brian. Oh. Good evening, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Another one.
This is episode 244, Cody.
Big one today.
244.
Big one?
Big one.
Onyx? Steelix?
Entei.
Ooh,
Entei. We got a legendary one here, guys.
Yeah. Entei Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Entei, good Pokemon.
Why did we have only your mic on? I felt kind of bad for you a little bit. It seemed like you were like, I don't really want to do this
Struggling
ad, and
with
I wanted to
Patreon
jump
ad.
in and try to help you out, but the mics were off.
You could have nudged me. I didn't know we were doing
No.
the group. He said it was his. He said it's mine.
I didn't say
I'm doing the
It
Patreon.
doesn't have to be.
No.
We're all here.
Hey,
We don't have to be.
Hey, this is The Wanger Show. A show
Oh,
where three
whoa.
friends come together, do a podcast, and have some fun and have some laughs. Come.
That's how every intro goes.
Yeah.
Ends with come.
Show that to your professor, Manny. No,
Professor.
don't. Professor.
Show that to your
professional.
professor, dear man.
We are professionals.
We are. This is 244 plus 44. 244. Welcome, boys. How was your holiday weekend?
It's fine.
Okay.
You know?
Cody, you go first.
Yeah.
I was working.
You were working all weekend.
You're working?
Yeah.
What the
Everybody's
hell?
working for the weekend.
Yeah, Halloween, man.
Yeah.
I'm working for Mondays and Tuesdays. My off days.
Oh, you're off today.
I was off today.
Oh, what
Yeah.
time does Cody wake up on his off day?
Well, I still have a child to care for,
Damn it.
so it doesn't really affect that at all.
Let's say the child is taken care of. You know, services have taken him
Yeah.
away from you.
Services.
Yeah.
Services.
Child services.
And then you wake up around.
You're saying in this like fantasy where my child is taken away by child services? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
I didn't say child services.
What is wrong
I
with
just
you?
said some services.
You thought it, though.
I just said services have
If
taken
I
away
did
your
not
child.
need to worry about waking or getting up with my son,
Because he has been taken care of good services.
services.
By services.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say child protective services.
and I'm probably 8,
Okay.
7:38.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
What's the latest you've slept in a minute?
Ooh, one time I was hungover and I slept until like 10:30.
Wow, that's late.
Oh, you
What time did you go to
little
bed?
Probably like 2 or 3.
3. I don't know the last
thing,
time I saw
yeah.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Great.
It's great to see 3
A lot
a.m.
of creepy
3
shit
a.m.
happens. It's weird. Yeah.
Have you ever been hungover and Grant jumped in the bed like, wake up,
And I'm just
wake
like,
up? Like on Christmas or something. You're like, I didn't get you anything.
No, if anything, he's like, we're the one trying to wake him up and shit. Yeah, he doesn't.
He's
care
already got
about-
his morning coffee. He's
No,
like, get the
he's
fuck
like,
out of here.
"Fine,
Slacker.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like your dad, McFly.
Yes.
Slacker.
Yeah. How was your guys' weekends? What'd you do?
pretty
Fucking-
fun,
Yeah,
pretty
fun.
eventful,
Yeah,
yeah.
You go out, you have
Oh.
fun, you party.
I did it
You
all of the
fucked up?
above. My weekend started on a Friday, guys.
Whoa. Smoke
got-
some weed?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Vapes all day.
Some cocaine?
What, Cody?
Don't they normally start on Fridays?
The weekend?
Yeah.
But like,
You don't consider Friday night the weekend?
no, the weekend is
consider-
Saturday,
I
Sunday.
consider that like the best night.
My favorite
No.
Thursday night.
College night?
If you have Friday off, there isn't.
Yeah, what?
No, I have Friday. I work on Fridays.
It
Where
works
she's
6
like, I
a.m.
treat Tuesday night like it's the weekend,
Yeah.
man.
But why
You're
why
crazy.
Thursday night?
I don't know, because
What did you do last Thursday?
Oh, I didn't do anything. I'm just saying, mentally, I'm just like, ooh, tomorrow's Friday. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to party. And
And-
by party, I'm going to hang out at home.
You do nothing. When's the last time you went out on a Thursday?
I went out on a Wednesday last night.
You
Brian.
did.
I went
You
to
did.
a bar on
Really?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Ellis had the Flapper show.
Oh, right.
I didn't go to the show. I just went to the bar afterwards.
Yeah, and you text me at like 10 a.m. I'm like, fuck, 10 p.m. Like,
Either way.
Yeah, either way.
It's
So,
an
yeah.
inappropriate time to go.
No, but
It
you
is.
instigate. You're the one that wanted to go.
I was wondering what you guys were gonna do, and I was like, maybe I can hang out with you guys after the show. I heard nothing until 10:30 p.m. Hey, we're gonna hang out.
When did you think you were going to hang out at the patio?
I gotta mentally prepare though.
Okay.
You gotta tell me like 2 p.m. and say, hey, we're gonna meet together at 10 p.m. Okay, if I don't hear anything, 9 p.m. pants are off.
I'm looking at.
You got like the ones that just come off. They
Yes.
got like the buttons on the
He
sides.
did take
and
a
just flip
while
those
to
on.
respond, and he was like, "I'm in bed." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what time you sent a text
I
saying, hey, we're at.
Did he Can I ask how Brian responded? Did he just say, I'm in bed that coldly? Or did he say, like,
No.
I'm sorry, man, I'm in bed right now?
Okay,
I
here
think
we
I
go.
said I'm sorry.
Sure he did.
All right. Okay, cool. So we were talking about it around. Okay, he texted me, "Hey, are you going to Ellis's show tonight?" That was at 1:50.
Exactly.
Prepping for the day.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Early.
And I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that." And then
Great planning.
because we talked about it, we went to the store on
The Comedy Store.
Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Yeah. Was it last Saturday when we saw Chevy
It
Chase?
was days prior.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because then we saw
then-
Chevy Chase, and
And then we
talked
had
about
the
it Monday.
Wanger show episode, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
So we talked about because I thought their show was on Sunday, the next day.
I did
but
too.
But then it wasn't. It was
Okay.
Wednesday. And
Sure.
then the day got
Great
by me, and I
context.
totally forgot about
Okay.
it. And so I said, "Yeah, I'll let you know if I'll be able to make it or not. If not, maybe we can just hang out afterwards, after the show, like at the bar or something like that."
And you told him that when?
The last time we texted before the next, it literally went for like 11 minutes. It was
Look at
from
you guys go.
Well, I mean, it was
Good
very,
combos.
very short
I gotta
response.
plan. I gotta plan it.
Our first conversation was from 11. One conversation from 1:50, and it ended at 2:01 with gotcha.
Got
With
it.
a burp,
Yes,
gotcha.
yes.
Okay,
Gotcha.
got it.
1 a.m.
I came back and texted him at around 5:30. Okay.
Oh,
That's not that. Oh, my goodness.
No.
The show
Wait,
started at 8, by the way.
but what
Yeah.
did you say? You
I
didn't say
said-
anything yet,
I probably won't be able to make the show, but I hit up Ken.
right? So then,
Okay, no, I'm on Team Brian here.
yes,
Go on,
yes.
go on.
You want to be on Team Brian?
Go
I can
on.
go to another text message
said
and
at-
reveal something that Brian said that I didn't want to reveal to the open.
About what?
Are you that offended by me saying I'm on
No,
Team
I'm
Brian?
just saying.
Oh, are you
Oh,
Cody?
you want to?
No, okay,
Wait
wait.
to hear what he said.
Wait a minute. Hear about
And
it.
then Brian
His
said,
tweets from
I said,
earlier.
Brian said, sick, let me know. And then at 9:49 was
Okay.
the next part. Because I was waiting for Ken to text me.
Okay.
Show was at 8
Sure.
afterwards. And I just texted at 9:49 saying, waiting to see if Ken and the gang are hanging out tonight.
Still waiting.
Want to
Still
go.
waiting.
And then,
But it seems like there's a possibility to hang out.
There's
9:49.
There's no possibilities with
Yeah.
these assholes.
did not get a text until I didn't get any response to that. And then I texted at 10:08
It's already
saying,
late. Pants have been off.
you want to go? They're
What?
at Barney's.
Please, not. What's that? 10:08. 19 minutes?
No,
After the last one?
Yeah.
No,
Come
yeah,
on,
that's 19.
Brian.
Yeah, but I said after 10,
10:08.
after 9, pants are off.
You didn't say that. You didn't tell me that. I didn't know.
Mentally.
I didn't know Brian Pant rules. Okay,
You got to know these things. If I don't know my schedule by the nighttime, I'm not going.
Brian from 10:08. I said, "You want to go?" They're at Barney's. I didn't get a response till 10:21. Haha. Nah, I'm already in bed.
Oh,
Did I say I'm
no.
already
Oh, I'm
in
sorry.
bed?
I'm already getting ready.
Getting
for
ready
bed.
for bed.
Oh,
I'm-
you weren't even. Your pants were on at that point.
They're off. I work from home.
How long did it take
I don't
you?
even wear pants. But still, my metaphorical pants are getting off
It was
around
pretty
9
late.
o'clock. Yes.
Even
yes.
for me, I'm like, well, look at me
I guess
being
I'll
young
be,
and hip.
yeah, I'll be.
Yeah, but once I'm mentally prepared for bed, I don't get out anywhere. I need to prepare around, again, 2 o'clock. Hey, will you be there tonight? Okay. Yes, I will.
So do we need to like blame Ken here for taking too
No.
long to respond to Christian? Because what was he doing? Just doing a comedy show?
It
Like he
was-
can't text
yeah,
in the
I
middle
don't
of his
know.
set?
No.
Is that what's going on here? That's just what you want
did
here,
you
right?
when did you text him? At 5-ish? Was he in the middle of his show? Was he opening at 7?
I think
Pretty
Ken
much
is
when-
probably working on his material at that
Yeah.
point.
What material? Have you seen the guy perform?
He's a great comic.
He's a great comedian.
Stop that. I'm not even going to go with that bit. All right. Anyway. So, yeah. I don't know
I'm sorry I killed the bit. It was a joke.
I don't know whose side I'm on here. I don't know, man.
Ken responds pretty quickly.
He does.
Ken's
He's
a good texter. Yeah.
So you're saying
And
he
a
was
good
busy.
comic.
And a good comic.
He's
So
a good texter
Great
and a better
material.
comic.
Great material,
Okay?
too.
So
Yeah.
the time that I texted you saying like, "Oh, I asked Ken this," Ken told me this. It was around the same time. Like he fed me one thing, I came in and
middlemanned
fed
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I
So
usually go.
So then, what were you doing around like 9? You were like still ready to go
Your
out?
pants are on?
Where you had pants on?
No, I was in regular attire, tank top, shorts. This is hot. Okay,
regular
It's
attire.
regular attire.
I forget I'm the only one who wears
Yeah.
pants during the
Yeah.
day, apparently.
And socks.
I hate
Okay,
sometimes
yeah.
when I have a meeting and I know I have to be on camera. Like, fuck, I gotta take my tank top off.
gotta put a
Even
shirt
though
on. I
I've
gotta
seen people wear
brush my
tank
hair.
tops on our meetings and
Oh,
stuff, but I'm just like,
people on Zoom meetings are disgusting.
no, we don't do Zoom though.
Teams meetings.
Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah.
But
in the sense of like status
it's more
quo.
professional.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit.
Then
The
you
word
don't even want to
Zoom
touch
isn't
Skype.
professional? Oh, man.
There's Skype, Zoom,
Teams.
Google Hangouts,
Yeah.
Teams.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hangouts above Zoom, apparently? Okay.
I am.
Oh no, but I was working a little bit late on some stuff, and then just working on other things.
At 9 o'clock at night?
Yeah, Amber had already passed out. And I
So
was like, "Can I go to the?"
Did you wake her up? Amber.
No. Well, she usually goes to bed early. She goes to bed like around 10 now. That's like her bedtime because she wakes up super early for work.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. Pants are off. In bed by 10.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, unless we have plans prepared the day of.
It was pretty prepared.
No, it wasn't. You were like, I don't know. Ken might hang out and Ella's when you.
I think you're thinking into this too much.
Yeah.
I think this is more of like a just off the cuff.
You
thing.
wanted to hang out, and I was
this was
telling
your
you
idea.
all of the information.
I wanted confirmation.
Okay, what you have to do is like, guys, I would like to hang out this evening. These are my demands.
Yeah.
This is what these are
Let
your
me know.
deadlines to let me know.
know.
I mean, we also could have just gone to Barney's by ourselves to watch
yeah.
We could have.
the game.
Yeah.
I think
There was a game?
Probably,
Or nothing? It was
I
a
think it
game
was
after.
game by after done by then, but
I don't
yeah.
know.
Or we could have just saw Ellis's
could've
show
just gone
again.
to the show.
Could have saw Ken's material. Saw that he's a
Yeah.
great comic, apparently, and that I'm hearing these
Pretty good.
jokes.
Even better than he is at texting, I'll tell you. Man.
It's damn true.
Anyway.
So that was
That was that.
That was your Wednesday night.
That was a Wednesday night, yeah.
Start of your
You got
weekend. The
Halloween.
start of your weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, well then what happened? Friday. It was the start
Friday.
of your
Yeah,
yeah, you
Halloween
started
weekend.
So you're
Friday.
saying the weekend starts Friday night?
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
like the
Thursday.
best night because like you're just starting.
Okay, well, let me back it up then. My weekend started Friday afternoon.
Whoa, smoke weed every
Yes,
day.
I was
Look at you.
blitzed out of my mind
Hell
by
yeah. Fucking eyes,
Cody.
back of the head. Aw.
Cody. Yes, that's what happens when you smoke weed. Pants are off at 9. Weed is out at noon. That's my motto.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, I got invited to Disneyland on Friday
Whoa.
for the nighttime, but we're going to meet at like 5. And I was like, I'm not driving from fucking Glendale to Disneyland at 5
Just
o'clock.
the worst.
That would suck.
Nobody can invite you anywhere without you being a curmudgeon.
I'm not, I didn't put it on them. This is.
Next time I text Brian, be like, if this is convenient to you, would love to hang out. if
I'm
you
not
want.
putting it on them. I'm
Hey,
just.
I'm going to
in-
space tomorrow. You want to go? What time?
Not only that, like you can say that and be like, well, I feel like a fucking idiot now for wanting to go after 5. Okay.
No, I was totally fine with going at 5, but I didn't wait until 3 to make the 2-hour trek in traffic to Disneyland at 5. So I left at 1 and I got in the area.
Okay.
And then that's when my weekend started.
Okay. Understood
okay.
now.
And then we eventually got to downtown Disney at like 4.
Hell yeah.
4 something. Yeah.
You ever been to fucking Disneyland high as fuck and then going to Alice in Wonderland? Shit's
No.
fucking
You ever
wild.
try that, Brian?
Did you guys have grad night at Disneyland?
I did.
Yeah, it
You
was
did.
the worst.
Were you,
Had a good
this
time.
guy is.
It was terrible.
Don't hang out with us is the
No.
moral of the
No,
story.
I have
Brian has
fun.
all these conditions. Christian doesn't enjoy doing things.
We couldn't leave,
Oh,
and you were
man.
there from like 10 o'clock at night
There
until
was an awkward moment around like 4 a.m. where like me and my friends were just sitting on
Yeah.
like a bench and we're all just exhausted.
Yeah.
We're like, ooh, what
it
are
was
we
fun
doing?
at the start,
Yes,
but then like
it's
I
have
fell
fun.
asleep on Main Street,
All right.
right next to the Toy Story puppets, and it
Yeah.
hurt.
You have a story that who can say they fell asleep on Main Street at 4 a.m?
Yeah.
No, it depends on the Main Street. I'm sure a lot of people fall asleep
Okay,
on Main
specify
On
at
the
Disneyland
Disney-
next time.
Disneyland.
Specificity,
Come on.
Brian, just like your
Main
specificity
Street.
in times.
If you guys would just plan shit out, then we can just plan shit out.
Again, it was your idea.
Brian opens his day with like an itinerary. Okay,
What can I
let
do
me pull
tonight?
up the binder here for today.
Oh,
Let's see
nothing,
what we have.
nothing for tonight. Maybe I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Too much uncertainty for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a
Yes.
nap. Yes.
So you got invited to Disneyland.
From Disney themselves.
Walt
From-
invited you.
You're
from Walt.
fucking shill.
No, my buddy works for Disney, so he got us in
Oh, okay.
free.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
you're
Yeah,
chill.
yeah, I got invited.
I have the privilege though. Okay,
Yeah.
Go on.
So you get invited
I certainly don't.
to life.
Hey, fair enough. Okay, go on.
But yeah, we got in, and it was only Disneyland. There wasn't Park Hopper.
Oh,
so
what a
that's
shame.
when I
Your
was
free
like, "Are
ticket
you
wasn't-
fucking
Yeah,
kidding
you would.
me?
You would.
I can't go
I drove
across."
down here at 1 p.m. today. I did a favor for you.
I took a nap. I was
Yeah.
excited. Fucking way. I don't know what I'm going. We're going with this, but I was excited to spend the whole night at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even get into California Adventure.
Unbelievable.
Yes. So we just spent the time in Disneyland. It was fun. Went to the cantina. Apparently, that's a new thing in the Star Wars land. What?
I was waiting for you to be like, you guys heard about the Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff that just opened up?
It's been open for like 5 years now,
Yeah, that's my first time going.
I haven't been to it yet.
Yeah,
I haven't
exactly.
been to Disneyland in a few
but you
years.
know of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it. Well, you guys fucking read Star Wars like it's the fucking Bible.
I'm sorry that we're aware
Jesus
of a popular
Christ.
land at
Jesus
Disneyland.
Christ is in the Bible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I had no idea. And then I went on one of the rides. I went single rider.
Yeah,
On the rides where you
smart
just
move.
push buttons in Star Wars.
Okay.
The Falcon.
I guess. Yeah.
You fucking asshole. You know what the Millennium Falcon is.
I would love to go on this ride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just say like, I don't know, I fucking push buttons. I guess I was on the Falcon.
But
Cody, you want
I
to go on that shit?
I thought it was the main Star Wars ride, but then they're like, no, that's the other one that
Rise
has
of
like,
Resistance, yeah.
yes, sure, the Rise of Resistance.
It's not that hard, Ryan.
What's the other one called?
You were at Disneyland for how long? How many hours? You couldn't fucking read a title somewhere?
6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah.
You seem like someone who's so organized. You did look up the rides before
I
you
could
go.
not
Be like,
give
let me see what I'm in
shits
for
about
here.
Star Wars.
Then
Why'd you go? You fucking ass.
Okay, what, to Star Wars Land?
Yes.
Because I was with the group, and all the group wanted to go to
Okay.
Cantina, and they're like,
Okay.
hey, go check out that ride. And I was like, it's like a 45-minute wait. They're like, no, do single rider. It took 5 minutes. We got in.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Every time we go to Universal, you go for the Mummy. Just
Yeah,
fucking single rider
rider.
that shit. Yeah.
But then this one, you literally just push buttons. I was the engineer.
No, I mean, that's the worst one to do.
And you couldn't be less happy about
And,
doing it. You're like, whatever.
And I was like,
Beep,
this-
boop, beep.
well, because so the ride is there, but then the activity's over here, like in
Oh,
front.
so you can't look at the ride.
So
while
I'm
you're
like,
pushing
do
your
I pay
buttons.
attention to the ride, or do I wait for?
It's like we're crashing the Falcon.
Do I wait for buttons to flash so I can push the buttons while they flash
Oh,
and make sure my engineering work is appreciated?
Sure, yeah, you take your responsibility
Yes,
seriously.
yes.
Yes.
So that was the ride.
The worst 4 minutes of some poor kid's life who was on there with you.
It was all teenagers at that point.
Yeah.
And I was yelling at them. I was like, go into light speed.
Gotta fix the hyperdrive.
To be fair, that one wasn't my favorite.
Exactly.
It kind of hurt my eyes,
All right.
actually.
All right.
But still, I wouldn't act like a curmudgeon.
I wasn't an asshole.
You were
anyway.
yelling at them to go in light speed.
Well, because the things light up, and then he's like not doing it. I'm like, go to light speed, you asshole.
Yeah.
He was 28 years old. I asked him, I said, well, how old are you? You can't fucking hit a light.
You can't possibly be this stupid. How old are you, sir?
But then we went to the cantina after, had a drink.
Okay.
Had like a
And then you
tauntaun-
became happy, Brian.
a fuzzy tauntaun, I think it was called.
Tauntauns are in the snow, so.
Well, I think
The drink was called the Tauntaun?
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It was good drink, you know. It was
Okay.
fun.
$70. I'm surprised you paid for it.
Yeah.
My buddy paid for
Yeah,
it.
but I was about to say, there's no way in hell he paid for it. Especially like
Okay.
for two, if he was
No,
with
no.
Laura. There's no way in hell he paid
Yeah.
for
No,
it.
I would have paid for it, but then
Sure.
my buddy got the tab, and I was like, "Why'd you pay for it?" Like I would have. He's like, "No, it's on me. It's on
He's like,
me."
I got the credits. That's
Yeah.
the thing in Star Wars.
You won't shut up about how you drove 2 hours down here. I got the drinks. Okay. It's
He
literally
came
all
from
you're
San
fucking
Francisco.
talking about. I flew in here today. You fucking prick. All right.
So then after that, but he bought like those fucking porgs, those little guys for $57.
Oh, like
Two
a,
of them.
like
a what?
Like the little penguin looking?
Yeah, like
a stuffed animal?
a stuffed one. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
But, like you can put your hand up its asshole.
Oh.
And then like it like wing or like
Oh,
the
okay.
wings flap. Yeah.
happens with porgs. Okay.
Yeah, that's canon, right? Is that
Yeah,
what
you
happens
stick-
in
you
your
stick the
fucking
hand up the
fairy tale
porg's ass.
movies? Jesus Christ. These movies are fake.
Alt movies are fake.
I couldn't have been less happy to be here.
But I had a great time at Disney.
Sure you did. Sure you did. Seems like you did.
We went on Indiana Jones. That wait was like 20 minutes.
How many times did it break down throughout the day? That's always a thing. Like,
Say with that
Indiana
or
Jones?
Pirates. I always see TikTok videos. It's like, we were stuck on Pirates.
oh, that's the best though. When you're just in those boats just floating around. It smells so great in there. It just smells like water.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
precipitation. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did
Wonderful
that.
stuff.
Jungle Cruise has new stuff apparently.
Jungle Cruise.
I've
That
never
makes
gone
sense.
at night. It's
Oh, yeah,
fucking
the nights
pretty
are cool. Yeah. I imagine they probably updated it because of the new movie.
No, they don't have the Rock there or anything.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
can't be there every day.
yeah. Exactly.
Bro.
I mean, Emily Blunt can.
I
Okay,
mean,
so you went on 3 rides and you had
No,
a
no, what
beverage
else?
you didn't pay for. Okay, what else?
And what else did we go on?
I don't know. I just asked you.
Jungle Cruise.
Thunder
then
Mountain,
We made our
Splash.
Space Mountain. Space Mountain.
Oh,
We went on
Space
that.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little wait. That was around
that
that was like
wait-
25 minutes. 25-minute wait. Yeah.
Oh, poor you.
I like that. I like that line though. You just hang out on top of that platform.
Yeah,
just kinda
That's
hang
always
out.
the
We were there,
longest ride,
the,
too.
The fireworks are going off.
Nice.
So-
It's a nice
Oh,
view.
Yeah, nice times.
And when
yeah.
you get inside the building, it's like, oh, shit's going down.
It's going
You're getting
down.
So
closer
I'm
and
excited.
closer.
You like rub your hands together.
Hell
Here we
I
go.
legit
Yeah.
haven't been on Space Mountain maybe like 10 years because that ride was always super long to
It's
wait
a long-
for.
it's a long wait, yeah.
Always.
I thought
fave.
Star Tours was like the longest ride.
No, it goes by pretty quick.
But not longest ride, longest wait. It was a
No.
10-minute wait.
Not after they open a whole land based on
Apparently,
Star Wars.
fucking
Yeah.
Star Wars Land is where it's at. People waiting 3 hours.
Star
to
Tours
get
is fun though. I like the new updates.
I like Star Tours.
It's really cool.
There's like new updates.
Yeah, they each new movie that would come out, they would add new like worlds.
Oh, and so I gotta fucking listen to Poe.
Why? What's wrong with Poe?
What's wrong with Poe? He's a
Or
character.
He's
in
the
the
only
film.
fucking Mexican in the fucking franchise.
Yes, that's why I hate him.
Or is he Puerto Rican? I don't know which one, but still.
Oscar Isaac.
But
I like Star Tours.
Okay.
yeah,
good to-
they
but I
change.
didn't go to
It's
it.
different every time too.
Yeah. Well, back then when I went on it when it first came out, it was just like the original trilogy,
Yeah.
and then
Is
also
this your first time flying? Mine too. Remember the droid?
The little droid, yeah, I remember the droid.
Light speed.
you guys really love this shit.
Oh man, I used to love that, man.
And
I hope they one day make a theme park for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, where
Thank
they
you.
just lock you up for like 5 hours.
I have a great time.
You play basketball on someone's shoulders.
So after Space Mountain, we made our way through like the Fantasyland area. We were going to go to Matterhorn, but that was way too long. The line was wrapped around the
They
Matterhorn.
updated that.
It's amazing how unsafe that ride still looks.
Oh, it's
though.
terrifying.
You're just
It
like
hurts.
sliding
Yeah.
around, and
Yeah.
you got this one little seat belt with you, and you've got two people. It's
Yeah.
basically
Oscar
holding
Isaac,
together.
Guatemalan.
Ah.
It was close.
Okay.
So
Good clarification.
after Matterhorn, I was like, I got to get a churro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you paid what, $9?
I didn't pay for this
Of
either.
course you didn't. No. Why would you? Why would you?
No, yeah, Cody, you are the white privilege. That's right. Yeah.
My buddy, because he works for Disney, he gets
Sure.
coupons.
He gets free churros.
yeah.
Okay.
So we got free churros. They were cold though, so I was like,
You would complain about a free churro.
They were
being
cold.
Yeah.
I thought like churros like rotate on the like
Sometimes
heating
they
thing.
sit
Which
there.
which churro stand? Churro stand. Churro stand is
The
what I'm
one-
trying
the
to
churro
say.
chandler?
Churro chan. Yeah, professor.
Yeah, which one is it? And then you and I will say at the same time which is the best one.
Okay, go on.
Oh.
Where it's near.
I didn't know. I didn't know there was a difference. Oh, I'm
They
excited.
sell it in multiple different
Well,
places.
yeah,
but no, in difference in quality. I thought.
I mean,
one churros-
it's really all the same thing. But the one
I
I,
thought
like
one
to buy
churro's
it
ultra.
from will be revealed shortly.
Yes.
You say
Okay,
yours.
I got mine in Fantasyland by the carousel.
I don't care.
Okay, no.
All right, so the ride that mine is close to is
One
Haunted
Mansion.
I didn't realize you were doing the countdown. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry.
yeah.
Not on the same page.
Right, yeah, right by the bayou. Yes, that's exactly
Let's
where
do it
it is.
again. Right, in
One, two,
One,
Haunted
two,
Mansion.
three.
Oh,
Oh,
son of
God
a
damn it.
bitch.
No, yeah, the one by Haunted
Fuck.
Mansion by the river.
Guatemalan.
He's
He's Guatemalan.
yeah.
Assholes.
I think we passed that line. It was way too long.
Because it's the best one.
Did you want Splash Mountain?
We did.
Yes,
we
that's
did.
That's my favorite ride, and
it
it's awesome at night.
that one's
I love
unsafe
that shit.
too.
That
Yeah, there's
one-
no
there's
seatbelts at all.
no
None.
seatbelts.
You're
Totally
like
die.
going
Yeah.
straight down.
Yeah.
It's a tough angle, but
Hell yeah.
Laura and I were in the very back, so we didn't
Hell
get
yeah.
wet at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
My buddies in the very front got soaked. They were,
Well,
they
it
were
depends
soaked.
though. Sometimes you're not safe bad. It's all about weight distribution.
Oh,
if
you
have,
calling me
like,
fat?
No,
Yes.
I'm saying if you have larger
Yes.
people up front,
No, tell him
then
he's
it
fat.
goes down. Yeah, you're also fat. The water is gonna like go above them.
It goes above.
I mean, they'll still
the
get
fatties.
wet, but like the fact that it lifts you up that way means more water is going to go there instead of having to be flat and having to die like that.
Do they have a sign saying like fatties in front, water goes above?
Yeah. Instead of reaching out for like any parties of two, they're like fatties.
Fatties
Any
in the back.
fatties. No.
It's just so the weight distribution gets
Yeah.
in.
Brian, this guy,
I
you're
wonder.
perfect. Get
I
up
wonder
there in the
if
front.
like some water rides have like a higher level of water, or if they lower it.
I think they
too?
do. That's what
right?
my buddy said. At
Okay.
night they raise the level, or during the summer they'll like make
Oh,
it
that makes more sense.
'Cause-
actually.
more.
By the way, my weight distribution thing is just a theory. I have not been told that by
science,
any
no.
employees or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the last time Amber and I went to Universal, we went on Jurassic World.
Did they call you a fatty there
They
too?
called me a fat piece
Yeah,
of shit,
yeah,
but they
yeah.
put me in the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
do
But
you get
we-
wet in the front because it like splatters
Oh
like sideways?
my fucking god!
What?
I got so wet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything on my body. God damn it.
I don't know if it was clean enough, but
Yeah.
God, that was
I think
so.
so.
Yeah.
But yeah, my entire body, just like the worst. I'm never going to the front ever
Me
again.
and,
It was
You don't go to the
terrible.
front.
I mean, it was fun, but it was terrible.
When me and Marissa first started dating, we went to Universal, and I want to say it was her birthday. And we went there, and that was the first ride we went on, and all of her makeup and hair just, it was just soaked.
Oh.
I was such an asshole. I was laughing. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, "This isn't funny, Cody." And it was.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, so that was after we all as a group went on Splash Mountain. My buddies left because they were soaked. They're like, it's already 11. It's time to go.
Got to go back to San Francisco.
Got to go
Yeah,
back
yeah,
home. But Laura and I stayed back, and we wanted to go on the Haunted Mansion because it's all outfitted for
Halloween.
Nightmare Before
What are you
Christmas.
going to complain about for this now? Here we go.
45-minute wait. 45 minutes.
That's a fun line to wait in, though. You hang out by the fucking graveyard and shit.
They have all those
Yeah.
puns on the outside of the graves.
Yeah.
What?
You can laugh
They
at
do?
puns.
Wow,
puns
you
there?
are
Yeah.
so uncultured.
I didn't know they
He's
had
pun
fun.
cultured.
Oh, give me a
That's what it
clink.
is.
Give me a clink. Wait, give me a clink on the mic.
Maybe a clink. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
We just fucked with cans.
Yeah.
You did. I didn't know they had puns, so I missed out on the line.
Yeah, you missed
Hey,
that.
you
You're
gotta
too
know,
busy with
bro.
your arms folded, looking at the floor, saying, "Why are we here?
Why am I waiting for this?
Yeah.
We got an hour drive back.
Yeah.
But no, that's a cool ride when it's all outfitted for Halloween, Christmas,
It's
whether.
a cool ride in general. It's one of my favorite rides.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
soothing,
pretty-
man.
Yeah.
Disneyland rides are just soothing. Like they're longer and they can just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thrills, no nothing
if I want
crazy.
thrills, I'll go to Six Flags. But like, if I
Yeah.
just want like a relaxing time, so many Disneyland rides.
Both
Yeah.
Pirates and Haunted Mansion, and it's perfect because they're right next to each other, are the perfect kind of like, let's go these towards the
Yeah.
end of the day when you're
Chill.
fucking exhausted
Yeah.
and
When
just
you're
sit.
Like, just
blitzed
rest
out
your
of your-
eyes for
yeah.
a bit. Yeah. it's
Best
good.
ride on 3 for you guys. Best ride at Disneyland.
Disneyland?
Disneyland.
Okay.
Ready? Cody and Christian. Best ride, Disneyland. 1, 2, 3.
The churro
Pirates.
stand by okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Splash Mountain's mine.
Splash Mountain. And then Pirates for you?
Yeah, I
Wow.
love Pirates. Yeah.
All right.
I can never get sick of that. Frank, if you ever want to go to Disneyland with me, we can do nothing but go on Pirates all day. I would love that. I wouldn't mind it.
It's not a ride, but I've been known to enjoy Tarzan's Treehouse.
Oh yeah,
Walk
I was
through
a,
it?
I was a big
It was,
fan.
it was closed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the California Adventures. What am I saying?
Avengers.
Let's
The
say that
California Adventure, like bear fucking treehouse stuff.
Yes, that's a fun one. That's my favorite ride at California Adventure, by the way, the
It's-
Rapids ride.
The
that's
Ra-
so
oh,
great.
yeah,
Love
was
that
good.
shit.
Yeah, you get soaked.
Yeah.
Fucking wet.
Get so wet.
Yes. We didn't go to California. We didn't have park hoppers.
That's right. You were too unfortunate.
I
for
would-
your
I
free
only went
tickets
to-
to.
You
You didn't go to
park
Avengers
hoppers.
Campus? It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
man.
That's in California? No. Where's that at? Like by Cars Land or some shit?
It's like in between. Yeah, it's a brand new kind of section that they opened up. I don't
Not a fan that they changed Tower of Terror to Guardians.
Yeah, I was bummed about
It
that.
grew on me.
Doesn't make sense.
It's
it makes sense for Tower because in the movie,
Yeah,
the
for
tower
sure.
falls.
Yeah.
But it grew. It's a lot of fun.
You don't remember
It's
the
really,
tower
really
sequence
fun.
from the Guardians of the
No,
Galaxy
when they're
movie?
like, let's make sure we make
we
it a
gotta
floor
get out of this
27.
tower and go up and down.
It would have been perfect if you went to California because I think they do like the monster, like it's like Monsters on Arrival or Monster Bat. They play like a whole different song and they outfit it to be more
with-
spooky and stuff.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what my buddy was saying, that like California's more outfitted for
Yeah.
Halloween stuff.
Yeah, then they have like Oogie Boogie on top of the
Ah.
California Adventures logo and shit.
Did I tell you, speaking of white privilege, when I went to Guardians, I think right when it opened, so the line was like super long. I was with Laura and we went to, I wasn't sure where the line went. So we went by the exit and I was like, hey, where's the line? And the guy was like, come with me. And then he led us to the front of the line.
All you had to do was ask.
into the elevators.
Wow.
And I was like,
Why
what,
did he do that?
I don't know. To this
It
day.
was just this guardian angel.
To this
no
day,
pun intended.
I don't think he even like worked there. He just like, no. Wait, it wasn't that easy because we had drinks and we were expecting to just drink
Yeah.
in the line.
And then another person's like, come with me. And he took
Here's
you to
another
the secret
drink.
bar.
Another one, yeah.
No, but he gave us time to finish our drinks and then go with him to the front of the
What
line.
did he talk about with you?
He
while
didn't
you-
say a
He
word.
just stared at you?
He didn't say a word. He's just like,
Come
come
with
with me.
me.
Dropped us off. He's like, have fun. And then we got to ride the Guardians ride.
Dude, you just had like a
Wow.
Cinderella moment. That's your
Yeah.
guardian angel.
Maybe
Your
he was just,
fairy
you know
godmother.
what? Because that actually happened to me with once. My friend works
Oh.
there. My friend works there, and we skipped the line for Soaring Over the World or California, whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's different now. I think it's just called Soaring.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
so maybe, I guess that's the thing that
Okay.
employees
They
can
just
do.
like, hey, this guy looks nice.
He
Kind
probably
of
just
different.
felt nice and was probably like, hey, come with me.
Kind of similar. The first time I ever went to California Adventure, my grandma like broke her back and had a handicap, so we got to go on the lines up front.
Oh.
So she had a
She still went on the rides?
no. She just went. I mean, she,
I thought she broke her back at Disneyland.
She didn't
And then
break her
she's like,
back,
Can I
but-
still go on Space Mountain?
No, but she still had a broken
hey.
back.
hey.
No.
I'll say it in Spanish.
I don't want to hear it. I don't wanna hear it.
Wait, no, I didn't mean it like that. I was gonna be like, she don't talk like that.
It's a general grandma voice. I know we went through this earlier in the year because I just listened to an episode where you got mad at me for the exact same
Did I
thing.
really?
Yes, I did the
Oh,
same thing.
Same
wow.
bit.
Yeah.
The same bit.
I was like, yeah. And you're like, my grandma don't talk like that.
What?
Yeah.
That's a telemarketer.
Oh, are they calling our Skype phones or just your regular phones?
Just my regular phones.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my Friday night at Disneyland.
Interesting. The start to your weekend, if you will.
Wow, that was a long story.
Yeah, it was.
I'm glad we got there.
Killed
That was
killed
fun.
what, 20 minutes? Yeah. All right, what else?
Found new ways to dislike.
What else you guys got? It's fun
What
times
did you
at
do on
Disneyland.
Saturday then? What was the rest of your weekend like?
Saturday.
Anything eventful? What'd
Now
you do?
Saturday came back, just cleaned the house, did some work because I missed work on Friday, so I had to work on Saturday.
Got it.
Okay.
So then, yeah, that was my Saturday. Hung out. I
Peeked
watched
a
a
little
movie. What did I watch? Oh,
We don't know what you watched.
What movie did I watch?
I think
guys?
I know what you watched because you wouldn't stop creaming over it
About what?
last night in Soho.
I creamed over that movie.
You were just like, I can't wait to fucking see this movie. That's what you were saying.
Did I say
I mean,
that?
that's verbatim what you did.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah, I saw that.
Ripped
one.
your penis
that
and
one?
everything.
I saw
Yeah.
last night in Soho. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it everything you wanted it to be? Were you
I
creaming?
creamed
you
my
did.
pants over and over again
Yeah.
last night.
Not last night in Cumho.
It's terrible. Pull block.
Fuck, this is
I
hard.
want to make it pull two, but I'm not going to because it's absolutely going to fall over. It might fall right now. I'm a little scared.
It's gonna fall. There's nothing there.
All right.
There's nothing.
Okay.
Oh, no.
my God.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh shit.
It is-
What do we do? Oh my God.
It is-
What are we
it-
gonna do?
it's
Brian, what are we gonna do
crooked.
if it
It's
happens?
crooked.
All these shows I wasn't prepared for.
No,
this.
no, it's not gonna fall.
No.
It's not gonna fall.
No, yes, it is.
Ah!
Finally.
Down
I'm
you
so
beer.
scared.
Oh, I'm not down with this.
Oh my
Is
God.
that the rule?
It is now.
We should have come up with the rules prior to this
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
How did we not prepare for this
We
after
didn't
all
prepare.
these weeks,
And we had like 30 seconds right there
all
too.
these months?
It's been like that for so long now. Okay, so you creamed over this movie.
That's right.
I did not. I was excited to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and it was okay. It's an okay movie. You know?
Oh, that's a bummer.
I was kind of disappointed by it, but
Okay.
Isn't it like a horror kind of?
yes.
Okay, just make sure. I don't know anything about it. I just know it's Edgar Wright.
You haven't seen the trailers?
I did
or
see the
anything?
I saw
yeah.
one like
Yeah.
a year ago when the first trailer came out.
I was like super excited for the start, and then the middle like kind of goes down, and then the end. I'm like, where are they going with this? It kind of like didn't really in
Were
my
you paying
mind.
attention to the movie?
I was
Okay.
fully on board. I was so excited. Oh, first off, I hate movie theaters. We get in the movie theater and group of kids behind us,
Oh, okay.
like on a date night or
Reserved
whatever.
seating too, I'm assuming.
Yes, it was empty though. That movie bombed.
Did it?
It made like 4 million
Oh,
opening weekend. Movie
really?
bombed. I was excited to see it. I wanted to support its original movie.
Fuck,
I wanted
that's
to
a
go see it.
bummer. I
Yeah.
didn't hear about that.
Yeah, we get to the movie theater, and behind us, date night for two teenagers and their girls, and fucking wouldn't shut up about the whole
Did
movie.
you tell them to shut up?
No, we just
This is from the director of the Cornetto trilogy.
yeah,
Shut up.
shut the fuck up.
Just tell them to shut the fuck
go,
up.
go see Dune. You can talk the whole time. It's so fucking loud.
I mean, I don't
Terrible
think,
example.
I don't think there's a lot of movies for teenagers right now.
Yeah.
It's probably a bunch of adult-oriented films.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we just went to the other side of the theater, and we didn't hear them.
Oh, so
and
you just sat in someone's possible other seats.
it was an empty theater. The
Okay,
movie
all right.
made $4 million.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
That's MacGruber levels.
Yes. You don't want to be. You don't ever want to be compared to MacGruber.
No.
Yes.
I mean, some situations you can.
That's a
Yeah, I
good
love
comparison
MacGruber.
in terms of the
Christopher
character.
Nolan loves MacGruber.
He
Show some
does. He
respect.
does.
Yeah,
He's like,
some respect.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm from London, and I love MacGruber humor.
I love MacGruber.
He doesn't have. Well, he does have an accent. A
Yes,
little bit, yeah.
but his brother
His
doesn't.
brother. Yeah, they're brothers.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
His brother's just like, I am Jonathan.
Yes. But yeah, I was excited.
Hold on. Can I interrupt real quick?
What?
I remember this was like 2013, 2014. I was watching this interview with Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
Okay. This
Did
was,
he have an
this was
accent?
yes, he did.
Great guy.
Because he was
Great
like
guy.
he was living in London for like a period of time, probably working on a Marvel movie or something. And I remember being like, you don't have an accent.
You're
what
from
do you do? Like
Santa
he
Monica.
adopted it, but like I get that, but like, there's no way you adopt that accent in
That
a
quickly.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so much so that it shows up in interviews.
Yeah, I gotta find it. It was so fun.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, go on.
But no, I'm excited. I want to hear your guys' opinion on it. If you guys ever, make
I
it.
do want to see it. This weekend was a little too busy for me to go to the theaters.
I haven't gotten out of the house.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies that are out right now that I still want to see.
Is there? Because I had to sign up for A-list, and I was
Why'd you
like,
have to
You
sign
had
up?
to?
Why'd you have to
I didn't
sign
have
up?
it. I haven't seen a movie since.
Wait.
You didn't have to sign up
you
for
didn't
it, though.
have to sign up for
I didn't
A-list.
have to,
If
but
this
I-
is your one movie you wanted to watch, you can just watch that movie.
Yes.
But I was back and forth of like, okay, I should just sign up for it because I want to see Dune too.
You opened this story.
What?
By saying I fucking hate movie theaters.
Yes.
All right,
I
we'll
hate
get to it.
going.
We'll get to the
That's
theater.
why I.
So you want to
hate-
force yourself to go.
I gotta force, but you gotta. It's like a flip of the coin. You know, is it gonna be a good experience, a bad experience? Are there gonna be fucking teenagers behind me smoking
Yeah.
their vapes, sucking each other off?
Okay.
God damn it!
That's what they're all doing. Okay.
That's not that's at Regal, not AMC.
Oh, that's
Come on.
that's at the that's at the bar house.
Yeah.
That's the what's the
You don't want to know what
house?
happens at Harkins. You don't want to know what happens there. Oh man.
Yes.
Like Kirkland theaters.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
you
still
don't
around.
know.
Krikorian.
Krikorian.
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yeah.
Kirkland. You get them at Costco.
Costco
They
theaters.
also have movie theaters. You can
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In bulk.
I want to see a Kirkland theater, and they give out those Kirkland Gatorades.
Oh yeah,
that'd be
vodka
great.
as well.
Yeah.
Kirkland vodka's great.
Clothing, Kirkland.
Anyway,
Hell yeah,
With
Kirkland's
t-shirts.
great.
get the boots, the snow boots they have. Kirkland.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Anyway,
I
what are we
want to
talking
see
about?
movies because now you really don't have to because everything goes to like streaming. Like
Not everything.
not everything. That's why I wanted to see
And
Soho.
for now,
In what?
a lot
Yeah,
of movies
it's not
do.
going to be next year.
What did you say
I
right
don't
now?
like for now.
Oh.
Movies are
Yeah.
kind of doing both. I
Streaming.
don't think that's going to be for
Forever.
Yeah,
Warner
I don't
only
think so.
announced that their entire slate for
Yeah.
2021 was going to be on HBO Max. They haven't said anything about 2022. I bet that they're going to experiment a lot with because
Yeah, there'll probably be some every now and then.
yeah,
They'll do
because I think maybe Netflix with their deal with Ryan Johnson because his movies are coming on his new Knives Out movies are coming on Netflix.
Yeah.
And then Halloween Ends and the new Exorcist movies, I believe, are also going to be tied in with Peacock.
There's a
And
new
then,
Exorcist movie?
David Gordon Green is working on a sequel
They
to
gave
it.
him 3 of them, I think.
Yeah,
I think
a
they
whole
did
fucking trilogy.
Yeah.
Does
I'm
evil
gonna
die tonight in that movie too?
I'm gonna talk about the Exorcist in a second. And then Paramount Plus too. They just had Paranormal Activity.
Yeah. So they're all releasing shit, but you think it's going to end?
I don't think it will be as much as it is right now.
You think it all
I
ends
think every
tonight?
now and then there will be some that do that.
Yeah.
Unless it proves to be super successful, and then they'll go that way.
I think they
but-
just want to bump up their streaming numbers.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
also
what-
hard to tell because they don't release those numbers. So who knows, like how
The companies
successful?
know.
Well, I know that they know,
Yeah.
but like for audience members, like are they just going to come out and say, yeah, we're just going to do a timely release or a Disney Plus thing where it's like. Movie's going to be out in theaters, and then in 60 days, because I think Shang-Chi is supposed to be coming to Disney Plus
Oh,
at
it's not
some
out
point.
yet?
I don't think
I
so.
saw Black Widow's there. I'm like, cool.
It's
I gotta
already-
watch that.
Yeah.
For free
It's
already?
amazing how behind I am.
Is it already on for free? Do you still have to pay
Yeah,
the 30?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
on Disney.
That
now.
was like a
Yeah.
same day, and then it went away, right?
Yeah, you can do like the $30 thing.
Yeah,
But then
okay.
it's on like
Now it's
just
on
normal
there.
Disney Plus.
Is
I
it
think it's
Hocus-
on Blu-ray now. So
Isn't Hocus Pocus going to be on Disney Plus?
probably.
So-
I
so they're still
assume
making-
every Disney thing is going to be a Disney Plus thing, but maybe they have to specify.
Simulcast theaters
Maybe.
and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Maybe. So it's going to be a interesting time to see because I think honestly,
Death of movie theaters.
I don't want to say that.
Take your
but
vapes elsewhere.
Maybe.
Teenagers.
I mean, don't vape in theaters as is, and don't put your fucking feet on the seats either. That's
I do.
disgusting. You would because you're disgusting.
I'm like this. Yeah.
That's fine because this shit people. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it's still.
I didn't say it was cheap.
No, I'm saying it's cheap. You have your sock though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would put shoes up here? Right?
I mean, I
Yeah.
put mine right here too. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the only movies that are going to be left for theaters are just like the big budget
blockbusters.
ones. Yeah.
Like no one's going to go for. That's why I wanted to support this mid-budget $40 million Edgar Wright movie.
Mid-budget.
Mid-budget, not low budget. Mid-budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
but
do
yeah.
want to see it, yeah, because I want to support that film, and I do love Edgar Wright as
Yeah,
well.
I was so excited for it. And Thomason McKenzie, she's
Mhm.
great.
She's a great
Anya
actress.
Taylor-Joy's great. Everyone's great in it. Just the script, I was like, what's going on here?
Thomason McKenzie, this is totally just off topic, but I watched Old over the weekend. She's really good in that
Oh,
movie.
she's great, right?
Yeah.
Movie though.
Yeah, we're not talking about it. Go back to.
Oh, you don't
last
like
night.
Old?
We'll go back to.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll go to last night. So.
That's it.
No,
it's great.
okay.
Let's talk about Last Night and So Old.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys think about Old?
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how great is this filmmaking? Like, it just makes me happy that like
Filmmaking.
he's like playing with his camera and there's
He's
some
doing
great camera
I don't
work
like
in
that.
it.
Like I watch it and I'm like, that's a dolly shot. like if I'm noticing that instead
Yeah.
of like story details, then
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Well, but same with Soho. You're like, the filmmaking's fantastic. And
You can't really comment on the script though. Who knows how much the script changed from beginning
if
to
it's
end?
Edgar Wright.
he wrote it.
If it's
Oh,
Edgar
okay.
Wright,
All right.
he
But I
has-
didn't know he was the. I know he's.
Well, he wrote it with
usually-
someone else.
co-wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
But
I
he
feel like
also
they-
directed his
they-
own script.
Edgar
changed?
Wright's different. They let him do his own thing.
Yeah.
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 So it was totally his vision, but I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, the filmmaking behind it is great. Like they have shots. You seen the trailer where like Thomason turns into Anya Taylor-Joy in the 60s.
Yeah.
So like they do a lot of things with that where the guy's dancing with Anya Taylor-Joy, then it turns into Thomason. It's like, oh, is that camera work? Like what is
That
it?
was like great trailer too, because
Yeah.
I think I saw that for the first time in the theater for like for what I No Time to Die. Maybe it was the first time I saw the trailer, and I was just like, oh, this is Edgar Wright's new movie. It looks like a happy-go-lucky.
Yeah,
and then it turns. It does take a little twist. I'm like, oh, okay,
it
I'm in.
gets dark.
Good job, trailer.
Yeah. Sold.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Good job, trailer.
Good job, me, for that round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I was bummed. I was really excited for it.
Why don't you like theaters, though?
Fucking people sucking each other.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's
people
though.
don't have etiquette in theaters. If
No.
they talk during a theater, what do you think? Punch in the face?
No.
What do you
I don't
think?
think that's
I don't think
necessary.
you should
Hey,
ever
quiet down,
punch
please.
somebody in the face.
Damn it. What do you do to someone you just like? They got shushed too, but then they kept
really?
talking. Yeah.
I would have, if they got shushed and they kept talking, I literally would have been, shut the fuck up. I've
If
done that
doesn't
before.
work, go to a manager.
Yes,
And
if
that
that
works?
doesn't work, then just, I mean, you probably should just go from shush, they don't, then go to a manager. But it's satisfying to tell
But
them
you
to shut the
shouldn't
fuck
do
up.
what you shouldn't do is go to like a part-time. That was a good one. Thank you so much. Don't go to one of the cast members, the part-time employees. They don't pay enough for that.
You go
They
to
don't get-
manager.
They don't
Go
get
straight
paid
to
enough for that
manager.
shit. Go to a manager. Have to
Okay.
deal with it. Just
Because
let me know.
also in Soho, there was like 5 groups of people. So if I left and came back with a manager, they'd be like, that fucking asshole.
Who cares though? They're never gonna see, and you're wearing a mask, so who fucking
We got
cares?
an anonymous request that you guys have been too like. It was that fucking guy, wasn't it?
The only one
Yeah.
that left.
No, you know what I
The
would have
guy
done?
storming out like this.
I would have seen the manager walk up, and then talk to them and go down, and then stand up like, yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought like ushers or workers used to like go into theaters and like kind of like eyeball people.
They really just come in and check the exit and then walk out.
Yeah, they
do.
do that and they check, make sure the movie's playing fine.
That's
and
it.
then if there's a fight going on, they'll stop.
I don't even think I've never seen like a cast member show up and like.
I don't know if they do it now just
see
for
what's going
security
on.
reasons. I don't know if like people are antsy, you know. But
Oh, I get antsy anytime I see someone. Like I'm like,
yeah, I don't
who's that? Why are you sitting there?
Why
when
you
I
have a
wor-
backpack?
when I worked there, we would have to check a movie twice while it was playing.
That's I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in AMC.
You're right. I don't see it at AMC
No,
too much. Regals,
never.
I saw it a lot, but I don't think I
At
saw it.
Big
Harkins,
corporation.
I got
It's just
kicked.
different policy.
I got kicked out at Harkins because we saw a movie, then we went to another movie.
Sucking on. Oh well, yeah, you deserve to be kicked out.
Okay, I get it. That's why I didn't put up a
Yeah,
fight.
you're breaking the fucking law,
Yeah,
bro.
But it was like I think for Star Trek, and it was like weeks after it came out, and there was like 6 tickets sold, and the guy literally came up and counted like 9 people.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
then
it
he
makes sense.
So he
Yeah.
fuck
Sport
that.
movies.
Yeah.
And theaters.
the movies.
Movies. Yeah.
Christian, how was your weekend?
Weekend was fun. I went to the beach with some fam.
Nice.
They got their little trailer.
Which
and,
beach?
This was at Huntington.
Ah,
They
okay.
don't believe in COVID at all,
No, they
baby.
don't. Yeah.
Nowhere but LA believes
Trump
in it.
24. Let's go.
You don't have to wear a mask at Disneyland.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, see Orange County.
Unless,
yeah, Orange
you're,
County
unless
is,
you're inside.
there's no vaccination either, right?
Fuck it.
Which is weird. Which is weird because I went to the Ducks game a couple weeks ago and you had to have a vaccine card or you got tested on site.
That's an indoor.
Tested
That's an
inside.
indoor facility.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
That's
okay.
different. Yeah.
It's indoor. It's indoor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Cody
it
goes
was
to the
fun.
Angel game, fucking mask free all the time.
I was weirdly when I went, like one of the few people wearing masks when I went to the Angel game. It was weird.
You must be from LA County.
You're a fucking
yeah, so
Dodger
strange,
fan.
yeah.
Went did that. That was a lot of fun. Just hung out, rode bikes, barbecue, drank. It was a good
Hell
time.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it because it's at the beach, but we're not. It was pretty cold that
hate
day
the
too.
beach.
I don't really like the beach that much, but yeah, we weren't like dipping our dicks in the sand. There was a Miller in there too. By
I've
the
already
way.
grabbed the White Claw.
I'll
It's
take
okay.
it.
No, I got it.
Hand him the White Claw.
I
Cody.
got it. I got it. I got this.
So I like it. We weren't like going in the water or anything, just chilling by the trailer, and just chilling.
Nice.
Didn't do
Drinking?
anything for Halloween.
No dress up.
No, I was gonna go to a buddy of mine invited me to a Halloween party, but it was all the way back because like we drove all the way to Huntington on Saturday and it was in La Habra on Sunday, and it was just it would have been more driving and I had more stuff I had to do, so we ended up just chilling. We hung back. We actually like drove around a little bit just to see if like people were trick or treating and stuff, and wanted to see. It made me so happy because last year's Halloween, Amber and I just walked around the neighborhood and just like chilling and didn't see anybody.
Ghost
And
town.
it was just kind of heartbreaking. Like I saw some families driving to like house and just like seeing trick or treat and then go back in their car and drive. But we had the windows rolled down, and we were just driving really slow because just to be safe and in case kids were like running out in the street. And then just like seeing all these kids with their family dressed up saying trick or treat, it was just like, it warmed my heart. Oh. It kind of made me want to have a kid, only for that moment.
Yeah,
but then
no.
Who would do that?
No, but then it made me think like, it'd be cute, and like we dressed up like a little baby Yoda.
Grant was Batman this year. Yeah.
Oh, were you
Does
Robin?
he deserve the?
I didn't do the Robin
cowl.
thing. We couldn't find a good costume. Yeah.
Has he earned the cowl yet? Is that what it's called?
No,
the cowl?
He doesn't like wearing things on his head. Like we had a family member also give him a Baby Yoda costume, and man, did he hate that thing. Before he even put the head part on, he was like, "Fuck this! I hate this."
He said,
fabric.
"Fuck this."
Yeah, he did.
Wow, he's got
First
a
words
mouth
were,
on him.
"Fuck."
Damn right, it's in his blood. True anti-mask, baby. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. They wear their masks. They do.
We do.
Yeah, Grant's too young for the mask, anyways, right?
We did go to a the San Dimas Spooktacular.
Hell yeah.
That
Saturday.
was interesting. That was fun. For like 20 minutes, we're like, all right, we're done. Then we just
You left after 20 minutes?
No fireworks?
No, there were no fireworks.
What the fuck?
It was just like
Get on a ride,
a town
get a
gathering.
pumpkin
There were no
patch?
rides.
Town gathering.
It was just like you get a little temporary tattoo, like those type of booths. It was nothing for a 2-year-old.
No,
really
like
enjoy.
You
haunted
give Grant
hayride.
They had a haunted maze, or they had
Oh.
like a maze inside the city hall. It was called the Haunted Hall.
Oh.
Like, that's a good name.
She was like, see, this is where Daddy's named after.
Yeah,
where-
and then they had like jump houses and shit, but like he was too young, so we were just like, all right, we gotta
She
hang
got
out.
him a henna
We gotta-
tattoo and bounced.
Yeah,
How much were tickets?
they were free.
Free.
Whoa,
Wow.
San Dimas,
They just
San Dimas
hand shit
pride,
out.
It
baby.
was just like a little town event.
Like, I pay taxes here.
Did some trick or treating, and then we took off. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, it was fun.
You're like, was it like on that main strip in like that
In the
main
downtown area.
It just main strip just reminds me of like a Stephen King novel.
Oh,
like, it's just,
downtown
like
San
perfect,
Dimas
like
is great, and everyone watching is obviously going to get this because
Yes,
they've all
yes.
been there. It's nothing but antique shops.
Hell yeah.
So like
That's
we go
what I
down
like.
there all the time. It's like there's nothing going on. The whole time
people.
I've been living there, I'm like, I just want one bar. Give us one.
There's no bar?
No, not in downtown. If you go a little bit further down, there's the bowling alley, which has the bar,
That has
which
a
you
bar.
guys have been to. You've been
It's
to
a
that
great bowling alley.
Packed bar.
But that's the closest bar I have.
Wow.
It's so sad.
Where's,
just
do you
want a
have
bar.
people around your age around there?
No, it's mostly old people. That's
Hell
why,
yeah.
hence the antique shops.
I love old people. Fuck yeah, old people know how to party.
It's antique shops and salons. That's downtown San Dimas, guys. Just a thriving nightlife.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
you didn't do that on
Live
Halloween
music,
though,
yeah.
right? What'd you guys do on Halloween?
Halloween, we just hung out. I was working, so we couldn't really go anywhere.
You didn't take him
but,
trick or treating?
No.
Oh.
No, we didn't take him. Yeah, again, he didn't want to put on a costume, so we're like,
You don't wanna-
okay, we don't want to piss him off.
Can
so
you give him
like that.
candy or is he? Get all
Some.
hyper
We
and
gave him
shit?
some. We gave him Sour Patch Watermelon one time.
Ooh, he made a face.
No, he fucking loves that shit. And we better start
Whoa.
like hiding it because
Oh.
like, he only wants that
He's a
now.
fiend
Yeah,
now.
that's my son, man.
He's going through withdrawals now.
Yeah, he wants Sour Patch
Oh,
Watermelon.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has headaches and night chills and shit.
Yeah, he wakes up. I need candy.
Ah.
I have candy.
Oh, he's British. Your son is
Yeah.
British.
Your mother was a whore. No, what?
What?
Don't talk
Why did
about.
you
Don't
say
talk
that?
about that. No.
I was at my parents' house for Halloween because it's my mom's birthday today.
Oh, Cindy, happy birthday! Play
birthday,
Soundbite. Play
Mama.
a fucking Woo! 21st birthday. Congrats, Cindy.
Yeah, she
happy
had me
birthday.
when she was negative 30.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, but happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mom.
So we celebrated that yesterday,
Nice.
and then we stayed there for a little bit to see if any trick or treaters would come. And my mom has like a whole security system, like cameras outside and shit. So we were like watching the camera to see if anyone was outside, and then people started walking up, and then Laura was like, "Oh, they're coming. Let's go hand out candy." I was like, "Laura, don't fucking wait until they ring the
We don't
doorbell."
want people to come up
Yeah.
here.
No, but wait until they ring the doorbell, so they don't know we're watching them on camera, and we just
Yeah.
open the door when they arrive.
Yeah, then they'd be fucking terrified.
Then
I
they're
did,
like,
I did that one year. I just like I dressed up and like sat in a thing
Yeah, I
with kids
did that.
and scare them right before. Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
I
kidding,
used to
take
hang
one.
out under like trucks and like scare people. and shit like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like
we had a
grab
truck.
their
We had a
foot.
truck in the driveway, and that's where we put
Hell yeah.
the candy jar. So people would go get it, and I'd be like, and I scare the shit out of them.
You said only
Yeah.
one.
I was 25 years old.
Ah,
I did that. Yeah,
one per
yeah.
person.
Yeah, yeah.
F-150.
It was a Dodge.
Ooh.
Dodge Ram.
Dodge
Fuck
Ram.
yeah.
It's got a Hemi. It's got a Hemi. Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
That thing got a Hemi.
Show dirt too. This thing's got a Hemi.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
That was
Is
his
that a
thing.
Hemi? That's right.
I thought you said you had a hammy.
It's got a big old spoiler on
Yeah.
the back. All right, we'll go on. What are we talking about?
That's it. So like 3 people came to the house for trick or treating, And then we drove back, and we drove through Pasadena and a little bit through Glendale, and the main streets were packed with fucking kids. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So many kids, so many trick-or-treaters fucking
legs.
in the way. Almost
Yeah.
hit a kid in the road.
would've been bad,
She
bro.
wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Maybe you were just looking too much.
No, I was going straight, and there was a car coming towards me, and she was looking with her whole family looking at that car.
Okay.
I was stopped, and I was like, "Are you going or not?" And she wasn't.
You're like
then-
yelling at a
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Are you fucking going or not, Superman? Where are you going?
And then they
Okay.
weren't. So then I start going, and now I'm in the middle of the road. Then they look over, then they start going in front of me. I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait.
You tell that
Yeah.
12-year-old, fuck you,
Well,
get
then
out of the road.
so then I start going. She stops, and then she starts going again. And meanwhile, the parent is just taking photos of her fucking kid on the street.
This is her moment.
you got to understand how many
fucking-
likes that photo is going to get.
It's gonna get tons of likes.
Tons of likes.
Her getting hit
Don't
by
judge.
a car.
Don't you judge now.
Jesus Christ.
You're in the wrong here.
I'm not in the wrong.
Just letting you know.
The mom was taking photos of the kid in the street.
It's the first Halloween, man. I
you
mean,
don't know
we're-
that?
we're-
She was- that's like a
No,
12-year-old
Brian,
kid.
Brian,
First
Brian.
Halloween. I mean, we're still in a pandemic, but post-pandemic, pandemic.
During pandemic.
During the pandemic.
Yes.
Brian, look.
What?
Memories are temporary.
Film is forever.
But likes are forever.
Likes.
Okay, and then that photo is going to get likes.
What does
You gotta
Babe Ruth
understand
say?
this.
Heroes
Yeah.
die, legends live forever, or some shit like
Was
that?
that Babe Ruth that said that?
I don't know.
Was he talking about himself?
Or was Darth Vader?
He's like, I'm a legend.
No, was it Darth Vader that said it? No.
Darth Vader said heroes never die, but legends live forever?
No,
I'm a legend.
James Earl fucking Jones. He was in the movie.
Oh, you're for the
No, I don't
Sandlot.
think he did say. Maybe it was
Oh, I
Babe
thought you
Ruth.
meant in Star Wars.
No, no, I'm
That's
just
amazing.
No,
Yeah, you said
he's,
Star
he's
Wars, you
either
said-
Darth Vader
Okay.
or fucking Mufasa. Okay, or no, he's Scar. No, Scar was Jeremy Irons. Okay,
I don't know.
right, yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You don't know things.
I don't know Disneyland. I'm not a fucking child.
Okay, hey now. Hey now.
You've got a friend.
Unnecessary.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the friend who gives you free shit, totally cool, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a cool guy. I
Super
can't wait to
blessed.
go
Yeah.
for Christmas time in Disneyland.
Haven't been in 4
Oh.
years, so I'd love to go.
I haven't been since 2019.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's been a while.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Really, really tough.
That
time
was
for
free
you.
too.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Wow.
Have you ever paid for anything? You just let people.
I don't pay for things.
Okay.
Come on.
Understood.
Come on. I don't wait in lines.
Yeah.
I don't deal with vapors.
You got time, you got accounts to manage.
Yes, yes.
I get it. I get it.
accounts to manage.
Like your bank account.
Oh yeah, yeah. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
much better phrasing than you got time, you got accounts to manage. That flows a lot better
Yes,
than what
yes,
I
yes,
said.
yes, yes.
So I'll give you the rewrite credit on that one. Anyway. Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my weekend.
Those were our weekends, boys.
Weekends.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We had an eventful weekend.
Eventful weekend. Spooky month is unfortunately over, but it doesn't have to be.
Oh.
Because we did a commentary for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Dream Warriors! That's not how it goes, but oh, that's a good song too. So if you want to go to our Patreon, patreon.com/wangers, you can watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 along with us because it's a good old time. Keep Spooky Month alive and keep Spooky Month alive because we've got a brand new short film and it's called Grandma. And she goes like this.
Hi, sweetie. Come and get it. I'm offended by that.
Oh, okay.
I want some water.
That was taken
that's
out.
the line. That was the deleted scene. Yeah, it was too much exposition.
People weren't supposed to know about that.
Yeah, we got a brand new short film.
Yeah.
I don't know why it says patreon.com/wangers.
It's available
'Cause
right now.
I forgot to change the graphic, but go and check that out right there. It's you can see it somewhere up here.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much to everybody who watched it and left some nice comments. That was sweet of you guys.
Too nice. I'd
Too
say.
nice.
Too nice.
Too nice,
Yeah.
too furious.
Let's
Someone,
be a
someone
little
tell
critical.
us we suck sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Be a little,
tell us.
Like, give me like a, this is great, but
Could have done this better. I have.
You have notes.
I have notes on the short. Nothing you didn't.
Oh.
Totally, I mean,
After it's premiered.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
little shaky. Yeah, in the
that
beginning.
wasn't my thought.
I could have stabilized it. I
Totally
didn't.
wasn't my thought. No.
So you would go to a red carpet premiere and still have notes.
Yeah, like talk to us about your movie. Well, I don't like it as much as it could have been.
I have notes.
Could have been a lot
I
better.
have notes.
It's like a
You know?
Stanley Kubrick thing, right?
Yeah.
Like the
He
movie
wants to
would be
recut
out,
it.
and he would he would update it as it's like in theaters.
Yeah, no, I would just extend the ending a little bit because I think it ends a little too abruptly. But I'm glad that people enjoy it.
Keep people wanting.
Yeah.
Wanting more.
Wanting
So,
more.
but-
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
keep people wanting.
Wanting
which,
it all.
Which ending? The first one or before the 1 month later?
No,
Or
not
the-
that part.
Okay.
My character's ending. I would have extended that whole finale sequence and made that much longer.
Well, to be fair, you wrote the script in like an hour.
yeah, production process was pretty interesting for this one.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to shoot another one,
Another one.
and then plans kind of fell apart for that. And then so you texted us saying, well, I have a house available this weekend.
Parents are out of town.
Hell yeah.
We didn't have enough time to prep the one that we were already going to do. So we're like, well, I don't want to not waste this opportunity. So I wrote a script that week. And
Very
then,
quick.
We shot it. I think I did 1 or maybe 2 drafts of that.
Just
And
like a little
then,
touch-up, maybe.
And then it was just me and Christian for most of the night. It was just us and a camera most of the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Time to
And
make film.
just shot it. Very guerrilla.
Yeah.
You have 2 comments that say you suck, Cody. And,
Oh, appreciate that.
But they're hidden behind
Appreciate that, guys.
the voice of
We
God.
have those hidden.
The filters. You have to show them.
Don't worry. Don't worry,
Thank you.
Manny.
Thank
I'll
you,
get
guys.
those.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh, Manny checked
Keep us
out
humble. Keep us
years
humble
ago.
there. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys made a good short. I was in, I think, Chicago that weekend.
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
nothing
you
to
did
do
not
with this
care at
one.
all.
Yeah.
You guys did your own thing, and it's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Pretty spooky.
Yeah, it's a perfect little. I think a perfect little spooks for the nice Halloween season. Because we haven't had a short film in a minute, and then we haven't had a short film drop on like Halloween probably since The Shape. Because Stage 4 I think was like November, December.
Yeah.
Teddy was like in the summer. The Runner at the beginning of the year.
I was 2 seconds away from like, we kept our Halloween tradition alive. I was like,
We literally haven't.
holy shit, we took 3 years off.
Yeah, we have not
Okay.
done. We haven't
Oh,
released
boy.
something. And I think that's just like a fun time to release some spooky stuff during it. And it's creepy imagery. I'm glad it all worked out because, like Cody was saying, like we wrote it, or Cody wrote it like that week, and then
Came
we
up with
shot
a rough
it.
shot list the day of.
On the
Yeah,
car
it's like, let's
ride
do this. And
from
then,
San Dimas.
Yeah, we just take it one, but I still think some of the lighting stuff, I'm like, that could have been brighter. Oh, we could have done that. But it
Yeah.
came out fine.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the one thing that I always recognize with my cameras is like, okay, we just make it a little bit brighter, and then we can darken it just a tad bit.
Yeah.
But like if you watch it on the phone, like it was funny. The first because Remsen Allard, our wonderful friend, did the color for the short, and the first pass he sent, I watched it on one of my monitors, and I think like the contrast and the blacks are just like a little too harsh, and so I was like, oh fuck, I can't see some of this stuff. But then when I watched it on the phone, I was like, oh, it's like very clear there. And then I even watched it on the TV as a test, and I saw it on there too.
So your monitors here aren't calibrated.
Yeah, probably not.
calibrating
No,
going on.
probably
Calibrate
not.
that shit.
No.
Get some bars and tones on there.
Yeah. The process was a lot of fun. It was just fun like working on it, and then Alex Marzonia did like an amazing score. The funny
Totally
thing,
last minute. Like he did that.
like
What, 2 weeks
2 weeks
before
maybe?
it came out?
Yeah.
Like
Whoa.
he started working on the score. And I was
he-
like, holy shit.
because he was traveling a whole lot, and he's like, I probably can't start working on it until because we shot it at the beginning of October. I
I
think
don't even remember.
Maybe
Whenever
the-
Brian was in Chicago.
maybe the end of September.
I think first week of October.
First week of October, and we turn it around by it's just like the process for the shape, except for the shape.
That's
there was
way
a,
longer.
There was a lot longer
Yeah.
and way more stress. I think I edited the shape in like under a week.
Yeah.
Like that was very stressful. But that's movie making, baby. But the process working with Alex for scores is always really funny because this one in particular, we didn't really give him notes, or no, we didn't give him like any at the start.
No direction.
I didn't give him any links to like say, okay, we're
Yeah.
going for something like this.
Just
No.
like
I didn't tell him anything.
scored it, like
Yeah.
just score it, and then he did. I was like, oh, this is cool, and then we started kind of working and giving him notes. And I mean, because he was saying he was like very much in a John Carpenter mood, maybe because Halloween Kills was out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna argue with that at all.
Do that.
But he fucking crushed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it comes all together. So go check it out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Make stuff. Go out there and make stuff.
It felt good getting out there making another short again.
Yeah. It was like putting together a nice little fucking metal EP, not even an EP, just a fucking single.
Just
you
a
know?
track.
Yeah.
Even like the shoot wasn't that long. Like I think me and you were done by like 12 or 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I think it
Started
wasn't
around
super
8
crazy.
o'clock maybe.
Yeah. As soon as
Yeah.
it got dark, we are just like, let's start.
Oh, it didn't get dark till 8 o'clock that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's getting dark around 6 now.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Ryan. He helped us with the shoot as well. He played grandma, and his girlfriend Ruby. She helped out as well. She helped out turn off some of the lights and some. There's a couple of like little short one takes. The opening of it is like a 1 minute one take.
That scene took the longest to shoot.
I think
we did
so.
what 10 to 15 takes of
Yeah.
that.
Yikes.
Of just trying to get it right.
Whoa.
Yeah. My famous lines. That was good, but let's do it one more time. Let's just do it one more time.
What take did you use?
That one was like maybe like the 7th or 8th one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we got because usually when I'm like, oh, you know what? I think that was it. Let's get one for safety.
That's my favorite quote. One more for safety.
And then there's like five more.
Five more for safety.
Yeah. Always. There's always something, because even with that, like, I didn't even stabilize it because the clip was just too long. I think that's probably one thing I'll go back and be like, oh, I could stabilize this, but I have to like literally cut it up and then line it up and do all these things. But I think if you're just focused on the story, if you're focused on the character, and you're focused on, the specific texts that are going in, because those were a lot of fun. I did the same thing for like the runner, where like motions of characters or of camera movement makes the text kind of like fade away a little bit. I think that's cool.
Nice.
Even like the shot at the end with the door, it almost looks like an iPhone.
That's what I told you.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
son of a bitch.
No.
He took your line right now.
No.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
But
That
I'm
was
just
my
saying,
note to you.
I know, but it was just like, that's cool. Like we didn't plan that.
No.
It just happened.
Yeah.
It just fucking happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always intentional for
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It
for
totally
sure.
was. Yeah.
Did you say the shot of the waters is all stitched together?
Yeah. I bought like 6 or 7 water bottles, and then I struggled at first. I was like, how am I gonna do this? And then at first I just had one shot where they're all there. I'm like, oh, that's fine. But then I was like, wait a minute. So I locked off the camera, put them all in one spot, had it rolling, and then just moved all the water bottles.
Whoa.
And then
Added motion after the fact.
add fake, because most of it was handheld. And so I put a little bit of motion after that. And then,
Oh, you can add your own motion so it doesn't
Make
look
it
like
look
a
like
static
handheld.
shot.
I did that for,
Oh.
I've done that for like almost every one of our shorts,
Oh,
I think.
fakesies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Movies.
Oh, yeah. Did that for I didn't do it for
Movies.
stage 4's all moving and shit.
The water
so.
bottle thing was something we thought of like as we were shooting too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like originally it was supposed to be, the fridge was just supposed to be empty, and they were like, well, let's add water in there to make it look like it's been happening again and again.
And I didn't want to take all the stuff out of my parents. My parents' fridge
That
is just
too.
full.
Yeah.
So
Beers.
yeah. So there was like 2 shots in it that were in my
I
apartment.
remember being like, well, how many waters do they have? And we looked in the other fridge, there were like 3, and we're like, that's not going to work.
Not gonna enough.
We'll
Not-
think of
yeah.
another solution. We'll use your fridge as an insert. Yeah.
Yeah, we used my fridge as an insert, and then one of the last shots, there's like a small little dolly shot that's like on a floor.
Oh, use this fridge here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
it wasn't
Didn't even notice, did
I
you?
didn't fucking
Movie fucking magic.
The
God damn,
movie.
the
Yes.
movie.
And then
Don't
there's
even notice differences between refrigerators.
no idea. And there's a
Yeah.
shot at the end of a picture frame on a floor. That's not even the floor of my parents'
It's
place.
right
That's
over
my
here.
floor.
It's right
If you
over
would have
here.
known the
movies.
color of the floor, there's a white carpet that's like that's here.
Fake.
That's not at my
I
place.
can't remember if it was when I got home or the next day, but I was like, "Fuck, we forgot to do the photo of the picture on the floor." And then
That's
we got
fine,
it the
though.
next day.
Who's
Got
who's the family, the white family in the frame?
Oh, it's a stock.
Yeah.
You just bought, like, you printed it, or it was
Yeah,
it came with
story
it?
blocks. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I printed it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I found what I wanted to do, this would have taken forever. I wanted us to do have like because in the hallway at my parents' place is just like family photos just
Your photos.
lined up
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the way. I wanted to fill up all those photos with stock photos to make it look like, it's fake family, fake grandma, all these things.
But instead, if you look closely, you can see Christian.
You probably
Christian's
see me.
modeling photo. Yeah.
You probably see me in the background somewhere.
But it's a
Someone did leave
Easter
a
egg.
comment.
movie.
Someone
The
did leave a
movies.
comment thinking that was Brian at the end. I
Yeah,
think.
that was
Oh.
weird.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
it's
like,
obviously not me.
It's not him at all.
Yeah.
No. But
Guys look similar.
I guess so.
and the other thing that I keep watching was like, God damn it! I tried so hard, not because my parents have a trailer now, and it's just in the driveway, and the trailer was caught in one of the shots.
You try to take it out?
Why is that a problem?
because I wanted to make
Grandma
no
wouldn't
one
have a trailer.
No,
yeah, she gets around.
maybe.
She goes
She
across the
does.
country.
I didn't want anybody to be at the house and want to be isolated, so I tried really hard to avoid that spot. But in one part, when I turn, you can see that it's fine.
I think it's okay.
It's
I don't think everyone's like, that doesn't make any sense. Why, is
Why
there a
would they have a
in the
trailer there?
driveway?
Where is she going?
Yeah. So
Disposing of these bodies? What is she doing?
I don't know. But
And
yeah,
a lo-
thanks to everybody who watched it.
yeah, I appreciate that. And a lot of the breathing is me over.
Yeah, pretty much all the ADRs. yeah.
Jerking
Yeah.
off.
And then Cody's yelling.
Aw.
There's a part where he yells a lot. That's all unused stuff from stage 4. A lot of screaming
That was
and
pretty
yelling
cool.
and
Outtakes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Outtakes. So
Nice.
you just use what you have.
Use what you have and write to what you have.
Yeah.
And we knew that we had a house and we had a few hours, and I was like, that's where I kind of started with writing. I was like, what can we do in that scenario there? And then that's where we got.
So go out there and make shit. Thank you all so much to everybody who
Yeah.
watched that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, Grandma. Speaking of watching stuff,
Grandma.
Oh, no.
you guys feel that? There's a wind.
Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
didn't feel
Came
it.
Audio
here
only
in the
listeners.
studio.
Did you watch some? Oh, you're watching spooky shit.
I watched a lot of spooky stuff.
Oh,
The first one I
no.
want to talk about real quick. There was a new Paranormal Activity film that
Oh,
came
you
out.
watched it?
I did watch it.
Next of kin.
I thought it was Next to Kin, and I think I put that wrong in the tags.
It's next of kin.
And
isn't it?
Next of Kin.
That's
Yeah,
like
that makes
that's
it's like a
that's-
saying.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why Next to Kin. Oh,
Was that like your big criticism? Title doesn't make any sense.
yeah. That's
Why
not
would it
any,
be
why is it? Why are you
to
next to
kin?
the kin?
0 stars.
But before I want to talk about that,
Okay.
I want to talk about the first Paranormal Activity because I watched that over the weekend.
Doesn't hold up,
You
huh?
gave it a rewatch.
I rewatched it. It holds up well, okay. I guess it depends on the perspective. Yes and no. Okay.
Yes and no.
Yeah, it
Yes and
depends
no.
on the perspective where you're coming. Like, if you really enjoy those movies in that
Yeah.
series, I think you can get a good kick out of it. But the only thing that doesn't make it rewatchable is Mika, the guy. He is so unfucking likable in the whole thing because he's the one that's provoking.
Yeah.
Like the demon the whole time. It's like
No, he wants to record it.
well, he wants to, but he's just being a dick the whole fucking time. And I think maybe this is a little bit of bias because you know the rest of the franchise and you're watching that.
Yeah.
Like, it's clearly this, but even still, it's just like if you watch it on its own, it's like, why are you being such an like? This is clearly disturbing this woman, and he is just like, oh, is that all you got? Ghost,
that's
is that
right.
all you got? Like he's just.
I don't remember.
It's not like performance. Like performances are fine, and it's one of the most inspirational movies because it is so fucking low budget, but
Shot for 15,000 or something.
Yeah.
super cheap. But that was the one thing I was like, God, I cannot
annoying.
stand him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in terms of watching it at home, I think you have to be like enclosed. Like
Yeah.
the whole experience has to be right for
Yeah.
you to watch it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like surround sound.
you can
like
get bored
darkness.
very
Yeah.
easily.
I
'Cause,
watched
yeah.
it in theaters, and I remember coming home, and my family's like, "Oh, you're so scared." I was like, "It was a good movie. It really
Yeah.
freaked me out." And then it came out on DVD, and they watched it like at noon on a Sunday with
Yeah.
all the lights on, with glares on the TV.
Nothing
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
They're like, "This
Yeah.
movie's stupid."
Yeah.
And it's like, well, okay.
And then at the
guys.
end, the guy gets thrown to the camera, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's like Blair Witch. Like, oh, the guy
Yeah.
falls over. That's the end of the
Yeah.
movie.
Easy.
No,
pal.
if you watch Blair Witch at noon on a Sunday with
Yeah.
all the lights on, it's the exact same thing. It
Yeah.
will not work.
You need to be in the right.
Yes, and I love Blair Witch, one of my favorite horror movies. But I'm saying you need to watch that in the right setting.
It's the experience.
Yeah.
You think if you watch Blair Witch,
I
on a-
watched Blair Witch.
My
like,
family told me the exact same thing
Yes.
about Blair Witch. Like, that
Well-
movie's stupid. And I'm like, no, it's
Well-
not. It's brilliant. It's great.
They, you know what? They take.
No, I want to get into film.
9-year-old Cody's so offended. What's wrong with Blair
You
Witch?
tell them in their Dodge
Yeah.
that I don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, you're right because those
Well,
are
no-
the different slow burn kind of horror films, and
And also the rumbling, like it's very
Yeah,
subtle.
you need the sound.
You need
up.
the-
Yeah, you need good
Gotta
sound.
gotta get a sound bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Paranormal Activity movies are very good theater experience. Like,
They
see
are.
it with a huge crowd.
Yeah,
I
so the new
love-
one wasn't in theaters.
It was
on Paramount
not.
Plus.
No, I have a lot to say about the new Paranormal Activity movie.
It's a good experience.
Yeah,
that
great for
I
the theaters.
watched the
It's
new
not
one.
in theaters, you said.
Streaming on
Okay.
Paramount Plus.
So I did want to, because I knew the new one was out. I didn't care about fucking reviews or what the Rotten Tomato score. I just wanted, because I like that series.
Yeah,
for
I
the
love that
most part,
series.
I enjoy the series. I think, especially the first three.
I haven't seen
are-
anything after 4. There's a 5. There's a Mexican one.
There's a spin-off one.
And then there's a.
Then
five.
There's a 5?
fifth one.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
the Ghost Dimension.
Yeah.
That one was in 3D.
Oh, nice.
I think Cody. We see that together?
No, I saw it alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noon on a Sunday.
I knew
No,
that was on it.
it was in a theater too, and I was like, I
Yeah.
wish I watched this at home with the lights on. and
We
the
did do a
glares.
horror flicks episode on that. I remember
did.
that was a big thing. That was a
Yeah.
big
So
episode.
are those good? I didn't like 4.
4 is probably.
It was like mediocre.
I go back and forth on which
I mean, I
one's-
like 4 better than Ghost Dimension.
4 was just boring, and
Yeah.
then Ghost Dimension just like we're
Wow.
so tired with this now.
And then
Like,
marked ones.
marked ones is different. I would say that one's not too bad because at least they do something different with that one. And then 3 obviously is
3's
like
the
the
peak.
best
It's
one.
great.
Yeah.
I saw that midnight.
2 is a little boring too
Yeah.
because it's a little similar. It kind of suffers from sequel-itis where it's just like, did they do the same thing as the first one,
Yeah.
kind of? But they do some interesting things with that one, especially
like 2.
because there's like that reveal that it's actually a prequel. I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
But with this newest one, Next of Kin.
Next to kin.
Next to
what
kin.
time did you see it?
I watched it late last night at like 12:30 at night.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. This Amber went to bed, and I was just like, okay, I'm done for the day. Now,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna. I was like, fuck it, I'll just watch it.
Halloween, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. I signed up
Did you
for
have it
Paramount
blasting?
Plus.
Yeah, the volume up?
I had to
He had
constantly,
headphones on.
I had to constantly,
Yeah.
I had to constantly because it gets
Because you have
fucking
neighbors
loud.
and Amber's asleep, so you couldn't like
I don't care about the
experience it.
neighbors because they're loud as fuck as is, so I don't care about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was I monitor it pretty regularly.
You were leveling it with
Yeah. It's on
It's on
manually.
11, it's on 12. It's on 11, it's on 12. Fuck.
I didn't care for it. I was kind of bored with it, but also it was like interesting because it's interesting in the sense of I'm not going to spoil it, but it has nothing to do with the rest of the films.
Okay.
Like nothing.
A Halloween 3 style
It's
thing?
literally like let me know if anyone's made this comparison because this is exactly what I thought of. It's like Resident Evil 7 compared to the rest of the Resident Evil games. And
Okay.
That's in the sense where it's like it doesn't touch on any of the previous lore. It's like a reboot and it's kind of its own thing. Almost to the point where it's like, why did we call this Paranormal Activity?
It could have been anything else.
It could have literally been. I mean, they call it that for marketing sense, but I just watched this. Like this could have just been its own thing, and I mean, either way, I think it's just like, like
Are the scares the same?
Is there the formula of people sleeping? You're recording them? There's
Invisible,
nothing like that.
Okay.
I would say the only thing that it would tie into the rest of them is obviously like a demon. It's not like it's Toby, right?
And people are recording it.
And people are recording it,
Okay.
but the font is the same of like
It's got Corey or New up there.
Yeah. It's like March 12th.
Please contact the Carlsbad Police Department.
It's present day. They involve COVID too, like in a weird scene. It's not in a weird scene, but they just go to the hospital. Everyone's wearing masks, and they have like one line where like, "Oh, I'm vaccinated," and the funnier character, which I thought the acting was fine all throughout, but he was like, "Oh yeah, I had COVID 5 times. Yeah, I don't taste anything." Like, but like that was
That's a good
it.
one.
It was just also just like. I mean, it really need it. Like, there was no point to that, but it's relevant. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think it really need it. I don't think it needed to be a Paranormal Activity. It could have just been its own thing. But like, if you've seen so many of these found footage movies, it's like a combination of like Quarantine or Wreck, The Last Exorcism, like some of the like
where it's all slow and it builds up to a big crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
it is
found footage
It's a formula.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
formula.
formula.
I love the formula. It works.
Yeah,
Let's write a Scream movie about the
Yeah.
found footage stuff.
Yeah.
I think the premise is cool because it's like about a girl making a documentary and trying to find out her lineage and about her mother and whatnot, and they end up going to this like Amish, like small little town or whatever. And were you talking about this last week where it just like looks beautiful?
Yeah,
like,
it's like the best shot Paranormal Activity. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know the premise is that they're making a documentary,
Right.
so it makes sense why they have nicer cameras.
It's
But
just
I
like-
just thought it was so funny the first time I saw the trailer. I'm like, this looks fantastic. It literally looks fantastic.
Yeah.
As opposed to handy cam,
Like
normal
composed
Yeah.
and lighting and everything.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the
I didn't
trailer.
have a problem with
It's
that.
in like
that much.
235.
But there's some weird inconsistencies with camera placement
really?
because it's either one of like two things. One, it's like they kind of it's like a hybrid of a found footage and like a real movie because there's literally shots.
Oh.
There's literally shots where it's from one angle and then you see the alternate, but you're like, wait, I don't see the camera from the other side. So they're like mixing the two or they're just not giving a fuck.
They just
And-
forego that.
Yeah, and it's just like kind of it's really distracting. Really distracting.
Okay.
To the point where I was just like, why make it found footage? Or
Just shoot it.
and then I always think about who's editing this, like who
puts it all together?
who's putting this
Yeah.
together,
especially because the first one makes it like in the franchise, they're like, if you have any information, contact these people. Like
Yeah.
they make it seem like it's someone edited.
So I'm just like,
together.
who is doing that? And I will say the way it ends is slightly different, which I was like, okay, I appreciate that. There's a lot of stuff that I appreciated. There's one really good sequence. Actually, there's like two where it's just like, one was ruined by a stupid jump scare. There's a lot of jump scares where it's just like
fake jump scares.
yeah,
Okay.
he runs into a scarecrow and then a noise happens. Like it's like bah! Not like that. It sounds like a crow. But it was just like a loud screeching
Scarecrow,
noise.
if you will.
And it's just like again, did
didn't
the
do
editor put that in there for dramatic
Oh.
effect? It's just like that's
Well, so the premise of the first one is someone's watching it, like someone put it together. And
well, the first one opens up. It's like Paramount Pictures would like to thank the families of Mika and Katie or
and
something
saying
like
like
that.
their whereabouts. I think all of them actually end with their whereabouts are
Or
unknown.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So someone's putting together this footage for you to see, and it's like,
so
oh,
that's the editor.
Yeah. But also, it's just like this one is because I've seen found footage movies that are documentaries, kind of like Mungo is like a prime example of a documentary found footage where it makes sense. It's literally a mockumentary. It's all presented as a documentary, not a found footage. So you can get away with certain things, but when it's like this one, when it's found footage, when it's literally footage that they found and put together, then that's where the logical stuff starts to come in. It's like, wait, why did they show this and this? And so a couple things that I just like kept thinking about with this one. I definitely,
if you're thinking about that, the story's not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's the problem. It's stuff that I've seen before, and I don't mind like seeing stuff before as long as I'm like engaged. And I think the acting was fine, but I don't know. It was just like I think it was just like too much been there, done that, and
it's the 7th installation.
Yes,
installment.
Yeah, installment. Yeah,
I guess installation works.
Does that work too?
Well, installment's better.
Installment.
They also incorporate like this one like slow-mo aspect of it, but it's very, very brief, and it's for only like one payoff, which is kind of, it's like for like a death scene, but like I don't know, it's just like, oh, that you introduce this like super late and you don't really pay it off until like at the very end.
It's when the Xbox Connect comes on in the Amish
it's better than the Xbox Connect.
Okay.
I'll say that for
came
sure.
out,
that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the payoff of Paranormal 3 with the oscillating fan is amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, we can do little things like that.
Yeah.
Let's add the Xbox Connect.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it's as bad as like a lot of people are making it out. I was texting you earlier about it because I saw that the writer of the film, Christopher Landon.
Yeah.
He's written like all of them since.
He's a very nice guy. He came in Collider one time because I think he did
Freaky, right? He did Freaky
and
then
did
Happy Death Day
movies.
Yeah,
he did those.
Which those
I
movies.
thought Michael Kennedy did Freaky.
This guy's the writer, I believe.
Yeah, Michael Kennedy wrote it. Or unless they co-wrote it.
Maybe he directed it. But I know he came in for Happy Death.
Yeah, Michael Kennedy did do Freaky, but I think he was involved with Freaky somehow. Christopher Landon. But like he went off on Twitter like a couple days ago.
Ooh.
Because I think a lot of people were complaining, like saying like this doesn't feel like a Paranormal Activity movie. And I was just like I like, dude, I am like with you here because it's just people are just because.
But you're saying that.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't feel like a Paranormal Activity movie.
You're saying
like,
it doesn't have to be called that.
It doesn't have to be called that. I'm not. What I think people were complaining about is that it doesn't feel like a Paranormal Activity in the sense it was like, oh, you know, there's no nighttime sequence. There's not.
I think they're saying it doesn't feel
the
like
formula.
What are the main aspects of the first 5 movies that you expect to see in everyone aren't in this one. So people are saying, why would you call it that? But if it matches the tone, I think I'm fine.
I think it matches the tone fine. And what the screenwriter was saying on Twitter was like, sorry, we didn't fill this movie up with Easter eggs or things that you know.
Like,
And I was like, thank you. Like, I'm worried that we're gonna get so like with these, like if we get new Exorcist movies, is it just gonna be reference after reference?
Well, that's what Halloween Kills is.
More so than
all
Halloween, I think the 2018 one. Like, I think you can have references and Easter eggs, but don't make that your primary focus.
It's like a reboot, prequel, reinstallment.
It's a we need a new word for it. Yeah, because I would say Next of Kin is a reboot, like
of the first one.
Or just a whole reboot of the franchise. Yeah,
not so much a sequel.
Yes, yeah, because it could take place. But there's no mention of it, so it's just like. A kind of like a Season of the Witch, where in the sense of like it's part of that series, but it's like not mentioning anything from previous stuff.
Well, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch has no connection to any of the Halloween movies. No Michael Myers, no Laurie, nothing. There's no reason for that to be called Halloween.
Right.
So you're saying this one is similar. This
in a good way,
Paranormal movie is similar.
No, because I agree with the screenwriter was saying in the sense of like we don't need to they don't need to
you should do new things instead of forcing the old stuff.
Yes,
exactly. Whether or not it works is a whole other question.
Right.
With Halloween Kills, you're like they're doing that's the masks from the old Halloween movie.
40 years
or what?
It was 40 years ago.
They keep
they mention it a lot.
They mentioned 40 years ago,
or
a
like
lot.
The shot outside the Myers house when they catch Michael, and then
I mean, that shot's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You
right.
guys
I
love
actually
it.
like that part a lot.
You guys love it.
No, I don't mind references and Easter eggs. I think
It's
that's
just
cool.
when every movie does that now.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all it is.
Like,
So-
okay, so moving on from that, I watched The Exorcist last night.
the original.
The original one.
OG. Fuck yeah.
Fuck me, man. Have you guys seen this movie?
Fuck.
You guys heard about
Yeah,
this
pretty
thing?
good, pretty good.
I watched
I
the
watched it
director's cut,
Last year. I watched it last year.
which is also really good. It's just
Yeah.
I think like the screenwriter like wanted more stuff in the movie that was just like taken out because like most people know about like the spider walk,
Yeah.
and that's in the director's cut.
I think
like,
I've only seen the director's cut.
only seen it because that one
Yeah.
came out in like 2000. That they
Yeah.
marketed that one. It was like the cut, like
Saw
the
it in
cut you-
theaters.
The evil
Did
guy.
you really? Oh,
Yeah,
they were like
they did a re-release
Oh.
in Corona back in the day.
Hell
yeah,
yeah. Corona
that was
knows
like
what's
the
up.
cut
Just
you've
known for
never
The
seen.
Yes,
Exorcist.
Yeah. But there's like additional like there's this one scene towards the end of the movie after The Exorcist where Father Dyer and is it Dyer? No, it's Karras and Marin or something. It's fucking
Mark
Max von Sydow and
And the other guy.
Jason Patrick's father, something Miller.
Robert Peck.
Robert Patrick, yeah, Terminator 2. Where they're just like sitting on the stairs, and in the original cut, they're just like sitting on the stairs, like they're just fucking exhausted. But in the director's cut, they talk about it's just like it's a great little scene. It's very quick because he's like, why this little girl? Because one of the fathers, he's like contemplating his faith and all that,
Oh.
and Max von Sydow is like, that's the point, like for you to,
Overcome it.
rethink this and to test your faith and whatnot. And it's just like tiny little things like that. It's just like it's so fucking good. But just the movie overall, man, god damn. I don't make
great.
movies like I don't agree with like how William Friedkin used to make movies because he's like
He's a psycho,
fucking
right?
psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He would like fire guns off set. He would like
To scare people,
punch
yeah.
people, and I think there's a one behind the scenes video. There's like the Blu-ray set that I have. I have to let you guys borrow it because there's so many good behind the scenes on that. Ellen Burstyn is like talking about how in one of the scenes where Regan is like throwing shit all over the place, and and Ellen Burstyn gets like dragged back.
Oh, yeah.
And like they have her on wires, and she was like, "Hey, you kind of pulled me hard that one time. Can you not pull me that hard?"
Yeah.
And in the interview, the guy was like, "Oh, I really pulled hard that time." It's just like
Yeah.
terrible
it-
ways of filmmaking.
It was all practical effects that they had to
Yeah.
fuck with people. Mm-hmm. And they just went for it.
Yeah, they just fucking went for it. It's not a safe thing to do.
And I think when people mention that, like in movie theaters, people were passing out from The Exorcist. I think they were in actuality they were passing out from the needle scene.
Oh, probably
Were-
like when she's getting all the tests done on her.
Yeah, like literally needles in her throat to
Yeah.
get like
maybe
stuff.
some epileptic stuff too, because there's a lot of flashing in there too. Like it could be a combination of a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they marketed it as like the movie that scared everybody. People were literally being dragged out of the theater.
And it holds up so well because
still well.
I've always said that it's not like it is a horror film, but like I always saw it as a drama because there's so much more to it than just like cheap, scary. Like we watch horror movies now, and then you see this movie. It's so
More than anything, you just feel horrible for this girl.
Yeah.
And, like the family.
you
know?
feel horrible. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
feel horrible
God.
for the girl, but
Yeah.
like Ellen Burstyn is so
Yeah.
good. She just
Yeah.
looks which is like.
Yeah.
I know she's coming back for this new sequel. That's
right,
And I was just like, I think I don't know if I tweeted this, but like I was like, I can't wait to see Ellen Burstyn burst into a room with a shotgun to kill Pazuzu or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Happy Exorcist, Pazuzu.
Yeah. Gotcha. So, yeah, go watch The Exorcist. It's a fucking fantastic movie. It's so
Classic,
good.
yeah. Holds
Classic,
up.
classic stuff. Fucking Max von Sydow looking old, but he had,
Already
like-
looking old.
He had,
Yeah.
he had
Where
old-
did that come out? The 70s?
Oh yeah, they put
Yeah.
old man prosthetics. And
Oh,
like,
they did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he looks in that
the
movie
makeup-
how he looks
yeah,
now.
Say,
The
he
makeup
aged
is
up
great.
Exactly how
Yeah.
it was.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rewatched Halloween and that holds up. I know
I watched Halloween as well.
the original.
Yeah.
I said it didn't hold up because it gets goofy at the end, but like again, it's an experience. Kind of you have to like watch it in the dark
Yeah,
and just feel like all the emotions that Laurie's going through as she's getting terrorized by Michael.
That's the thing about that movie is because it is kind of hard to watch it now, knowing like the future and how all slashers work. Because this was like the first one that did it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely I can see it like just breaking ground in 1978 or whatever.
It's just fucking slick.
Yeah.
It's like it's not bloody. It's just like very classy. You
Yeah.
know, it's like a
Well,
classy horror film.
Well, that's what it that's why it works.
Mhm.
Like it's just creepy. Like this guy is just killing people. But in the new one, he's like a monster.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's
yeah.
like Jason right into their teeth.
Yeah, they
Jason.
end up making him more like Jason.
Yeah,
in
where
these new ones.
he can't die. He puts light bulbs through people's throats,
Mhm.
and it's just absurd. But back then, he just like was creeping on this babysitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can interpret it many ways. Like there's a scene where Annie yells at him where she's like, "Hey, jerk, speed kills," and he stops in the middle of the road. It's like, oh, is that what initiated it, or is it just like
because he was
purely
following
random?
her already?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought because Lori had the keys to his house because the dad was selling it.
Yeah.
And that's when you see the breathing behind the door, and he's like, "Who's this bitch?
Yeah.
Like coming to my house?"
He's not Freddy. He don't say bitch.
Who's this C word?
Who's this bitch?
Who's this? Ooh, speaking of curse words, well, before I get to the movie, I rewatched Scream 2.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It was pretty good.
I love Scream 2 so much.
I didn't love it as much as I originally thought.
Yeah.
It's very kind of low budget.
yeah, it's very cheesy.
It's a very small movie. It all takes place on like the college campus.
Yeah.
Like, in like the courtyard.
There's a line in there where Timothy Olyphant, he gets cut off what he says, but he's like, alpha, beta, gammas are the biggest fucking, like, he's about to say something like horribly offensive, but then his girlfriend, like, he's like, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
we're pledging.
Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah. We want to be part of these guys.
Yeah. I forgot. I remember spoilers for Scream 2.
Yeah.
I remember Billy's mom was the killer.
Billy's mother. He's so good.
But I forgot that Timothy Olyphant was the other killer.
That plot line is silly. He's
What?
like, there's only 12 working serial killers working in the U.S. or something. Like she
we
got
met
him off
online.
of a website. Yeah,
we met online. I groomed him to get accepted to this college so he can terrorize this group of kids and be friends exactly with
he's
Jerry
the muscle.
O'Connell.
He's like the muscle. You know, you gotta get him, and she's the master. She's the Joker. And he's the Bane.
What
you know?
the hell did I wait? Scream 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Grooming
Oh, like, I'm gonna do it again.
college?
I'm gonna do it again.
What?
Okay.
Billy's mother.
It's his Scream 2
So
impression.
great.
Not bad. Not bad.
It's a great reveal too, because before she comes out, it's first Gale, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
what's
Mrs. Loomis.
Misdirect. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, Mrs. Loomis, and then he's like, Billy's mother. We get that soundbite. We gotta get that soundbite.
Well,
It's great.
This was Laura's first time watching it, and she's like,
Okay.
"Of course, fucking Timothy. He's the creepiest looking guy at the campus. He just looks like a serial killer."
And he also just disappears at one point.
he doesn't
Yeah.
like he's in it, and then he's not in it. And they try to make it seem like Jerry O'Connell's the killer.
Yeah.
Which they do a good job at that
With like
until he gets shot. Yeah,
his creepy
spoilers.
looks, and like he pops in whatever, and Dewey's like, "Oh, you got scraped on the arm." And like, but the killer let you go, like, how shady. But then what?
My favorite scene in that movie is when he's dancing on the table, though. When he's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I love you.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
In a horror movie?
I like Scream 2, though. Scream 2 is very good. But
That-
I always remember that scene first for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't seen it probably since like VHS or DVD. I haven't revisited it in so long. And we were talking about it for like work and stuff, and it's also horror month. So I was like, I'm gonna rewatch Scream 2.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I'll pop in Scream 3, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not good. But yeah, Scream 2 is fun. I read up on it, and it was like once Scream 1 came out and like broke,
green
They're
light.
like, another one.
sweet
like,
another
make one now.
Do it,
So-
Kevin, start writing.
like literally like within a year, this one came out.
Yeah.
Like less than a year, like a week less than a year. So they're like, fucking pump it out. And around Christmas time, I think it came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But Kevin Williamson was like literally rewriting. It got leaked. Like the internet was the thing back then.
Oh, wow.
And the script got leaked, so he had to like rewrite some shit.
Yeah.
And yeah. The only death I remember is Randy's, because I was like,
Yeah.
That's the most iconic one.
Yeah. I was like, they don't fucking
I
kill
love
Randy.
that shit.
And the knife through the fucking restroom stall as well.
the opening.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
I
opening.
just
The
laugh
opening's
at-
great.
Yeah.
Because Scary Movie kind of
It's a scary movie with the dick and the.
dick.
I was
yeah.
dude when I was
Yeah.
watching The Exorcist,
Yeah.
I could not think about fucking
Was it Scary Movie
2.
Is
Yeah.
it Do Me?
Yeah. The first part where she spins her head around, and then
Yeah.
James Woods is like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, it's tough to like revisit horror movies and not laugh at them when you see
those
When you
ones.
see
parody.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Scream 2. It's
Scream
fun.
2's
It's fun
Scream 2's
time.
pretty
Nice,
dope.
man.
Yeah.
I did hate the film class scene
Oh yeah,
I'm kind of with you on that.
when they're like, name a sequel that's better than the other one.
It's like
T2.
every conversation that you see in like the YouTube comments. Like,
Yeah.
Godfather Part 2.
Part
Yeah,
2.
okay.
and then it did its job effectively.
I know.
What?
And that was before
it's
the
playing
internet.
on it.
So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
And just watching it in 2021, it's kind of an annoying scene.
Although
It is
Randy,
an annoying-
Randy
yeah.
gets it wrong when he says he's like, "It's stay away from her, you bitch."
Get away from- yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, no, it is get away from her, you bitch. You got it wrong.
Yeah, and he like makes fun of him. He's like, "Did this guy even watch the movie?"
Yeah.
And everyone laughs. He's like,
I
and
do
Joshua
love that.
Jackson's like,
I do
did
love
watch
that
the movie.
that line when the class, coincidentally ends, and then
Yeah.
Randy walks out, and someone's like, "How would you end it?" And he's like, "I'd have the geek get the girl." I love that. I love that. That's so great.
Well, then you think like he's gonna bang Sydney,
No, but he
No?
gets banged
Then
instead.
he
gets banged up,
Yeah.
and Dewey gets stabbed like 28 times, and he
Yeah.
like makes it.
I love that gag. It's every single Scream movie where Dewey gets stabbed, and like every single one, you think he's dead, but then he
He's
survives.
the one in the third one who has the knife thrown at him, right? And it hits him in the handle.
that was in the trailer.
Yeah. That's what I remember most from Scream 3. So
I gotta
Scream
watch
2
Scream
is
3.
dancing on the table. Scream 3
yeah.
is the knife handle hitting him in the forehead.
Scream
not
3
the
is
blade.
weird because there's
Yeah.
like Kevin Williamson wasn't on that one, so it was a different screenwriter. But there's one scene where they're trying to connect the dots, and like all the victims, or maybe this was in Scream 2, I can't remember, where they're like, "Oh, this killer." It was a Scream 2.
Scream 2 because the couple in the beginning.
Oh, they
First
had
name
names.
is Steve, and the
Yeah,
last name
that's
is
right.
Maureen.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
And
sending
then
it to
Cece was
victims of the first movie.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
yeah. So
And,
they're like, what are the odds that you find a couple
right? Yeah,
that has the same
but,
names?
But like that's their one reference to that, and then it's never brought up again. Like
what?
he's mirroring
Oh.
deaths of names from the first movie or
Yeah.
something like that.
well, that's when they know it's like a copycat killer
Yeah.
or some connection.
Yeah,
And then
I do love them seeing the stab scenes.
Yeah.
Tori Spelling.
Tori Spelling, because she was
Luke-
originally, I think she was originally up for
Sydney?
I think she auditioned for the Sydney character.
No, I
back
think
in
they
the
made
day.
the joke in Scream 1 where it's like, who would play you on TV? Tori Spelling.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then he
And
got
then they
her.
actually got her. And Luke,
Yeah.
Luke Wilson,
He's like,
he's like,
"Sid."
stupid. It's so cool. And it pans away, and in the interview, it's like, ooh, scary. It's so great.
Stab.
Stab.
Yeah, it is a fucking goofy movie.
Hell yeah.
And does Dewey? I thought in like Scream 3 or 4, he doesn't have like that walking defect. or
In
anything.
4, he stops limping, I think.
Yeah, he just stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I
He
got
better.
stabbed.
It's been 11 years.
Yeah.
He's fine
I got
now.
stabbed again.
Went to
I-
rehab. I'm sure he got
Yeah,
better
everything's
from
good.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
in 2, he's like fucked up. He's like limping, and he's also has like a crick in his arm too.
Mhm. Yeah.
And even Randy was like, "What happened to you?" He's like, "Pinched nerve or something."
Yeah.
Like, or hit a
I always
nerve.
thought it was weird. Not that like it would have to be like a big plot point, but like his sister died in the first one. Like
Yeah.
he just never brought that
No
up.
time to
Who's
mourn.
dead?
Rose
Dewey's.
McGowan. Rose McGowan and
That was
David
Randy's
Ar-
sister.
No, not Randy's sister.
Oh, it was David Arquette's sister.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
they're brother and sister. I mean, she was kind of a
Oh.
bitch to him the whole movie, but still, it's just like his sister died, man.
Yeah.
No mention of
Yeah.
that.
Well, then
Yeah.
maybe that's why he returns to find the killer and protect Sydney. and see in
sure.
Scream
Maybe,
2.
sure.
Yeah,
Well, I just want one line. He's like,
Like,
he's- I-
remember
like,
Tatum?
Not
Oh,
not
yeah.
smoking a cigarette, but eating an ice cream cone like he did in the first movie. He's like,
Yeah.
just like, oh, I miss my sister.
That's
You know,
Let me
just
take a
something.
lick of my vanilla here.
Just give me something.
Yeah.
yeah. Dewey and Randy have a scene. I think it's like in a Dunkin' Donuts or something. When the thing's playing on.
Oh, in like the background.
Yeah, and
he's
they're
like,
just
he's
like-
like, I've seen it or something like that.
Yeah, they're going over some serious shit, but they're like drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It looks like super bright and
Yeah.
friendly. Yeah, it's a fun time. It's a fun movie.
Good times.
Check out Scream 2.
Yeah, I think
Good
most of it
movie.
works really well.
Yeah.
I like Scream 2.
And you're saying 4 is better than 3?
Yes, absolutely.
Way
Hands
better.
down.
Oh, wow.
I know some people. Do you like 4 better than 2?
We talked about this last
Yeah.
week. Yeah, 4. I like 4 better than 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
But,
And you're excited for 5?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited. Yeah.
All right.
Hope it's
All right,
good.
Check it out.
Hope it's good.
We'll see what happens.
Another scary movie that I
Another.
saw last night, Halloween night.
Whoa.
I've been talking about this movie, like throwing in references here and there on the
Oh.
Wanger show.
Not paying attention.
Have we, I don't
No,
I don't
no,
know
no.
what
You guys
said.
don't listen to it.
You went to Disneyland? Okay.
And then I was like, Laura, we're watching this movie. It's Halloween. She's like, what's it about? I'm like, I'm not telling you. I'm just going to put on this movie.
Hell yeah.
And then I started it. Identity,
Oh, right.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
2003, directed
Yeah.
by
James Mangold.
James Mangold.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice.
Movie's fucking awesome.
It is.
Yeah, I like
love
it.
this
film.
movie.
It's
I
pretty
really-
cool.
It holds up. I watched it. It's a quick 90 too.
Oh yeah, hard 90. Hell
Straight
yeah, those are the
90.
best.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, fuck, this movie's awesome.
Little not 10 Little Indians because it's probably an inappropriate name. Call it.
Yeah.
And then there were none. Kind of like and then there, Agatha Christie.
Yeah, it's like
an iconic.
it felt. Even Laura during it, she's like, "This feels like Clue."
Yeah,
It's like who did it? Everyone, like a group of strangers meet, trying to figure it out.
whores don't get a second chance.
I told Laura, I was like, Christian's gonna say that line in the show.
The second you bring the movie up.
It's like they did it smartly because the killer says it first and then it cuts to the kid.
Yeah.
Like you don't see the kid say it.
Yeah.
But it's just still the way he says it. He's just whores don't. And it's that great character actor that he has like an eye deficiency where his eyes are
They're twitching back and forth.
I forget what the thing is called, but they constantly go back and forth. He's in like that movie and. I think he's in Constantine.
For some reason, I thought it was Vincent D'Onofrio.
It kind of
looks like him.
Yeah.
So
looks like Kingpin.
Yeah. So the actor can legit like do that. That's a real thing.
It's not that he can. I think it's just how his eyes are.
Wow.
I think so. Yeah. I think he got like typecast for like, oh hey, you have
that,
this thing. I'm gonna cast you in this movie.
You're that creepy guy from the Identity movie.
Yeah. You're the one who said whores.
But it
You
like
should be Freddy Krueger.
like rewatching it, like it just starts off with that opening of him like with the tapes and everything and getting interviewed, and then it just kind of ignores that for like the next like 45 minutes.
Yeah, you kind of don't know where. Well, it's like I think it's like him telling. Well, I think the way it's supposed to be set up is it seems like he's telling the story of what's happening to these people.
Yeah,
maybe.
or that's what Laura was like. Oh, what the 10 strangers meet, and this crazy guy's gonna be the killer of all of them. He's gonna show up too and be the killer of all of them, and then doesn't happen. Spoilers for Identity. If you haven't seen it,
I haven't seen it. I
Spoilers.
highly recommend seeing it, but
It's awesome.
It's at this point 18, 19-year-old movie.
2003.
2003.
yeah.
Okay,
17,
so it's
18, yeah.
That's an oldie.
fucking hey,
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
They're all the people are
Personalities.
personalities of this character,
guy,
this guy, this killer.
Williams, Melvin, I think was his name.
Whores.
Yeah, all that we know is that whores don't get a second chance.
Yeah. Mhm.
Which
Okay.
makes sense now rewatching it.
Because she
Like,
was a whore.
though his mom was
Was like a
prostitute.
His mother was a whore.
yeah, legit, yeah.
Bringing it back.
Yeah,
Bring it back.
so it makes sense. Like I hadn't seen this movie since like I was again on
Yeah.
DVD in like
Yeah.
2005.
I think
or
I watched
whatever.
it on pay-per-view back
Yeah.
in the day. Yeah.
And I remember loving it, and I was like, I hope it holds up. I hope it still works.
It's pretty good.
And it's
I
fucking
think,
awesome.
I think people might be thrown off, like if you don't like, because I can see people like not liking, not the imaginative person, but like the person that's not real. Like that kind of like could maybe like you can lose interest in that because it's not a real person. How could you connect with
But
that?
I think the characters are still so strong.
Yeah, it's true.
And
too.
like the story that he's telling, like you care about the John Cusack,
Yeah.
you care about the Ray Liotta.
It's not like
Amanda
quite.
Peet.
It's not quite like it was all a dream. It was all a dream, but
yeah,
kind of.
I
I
mean,
think
it
it's
is.
earned though.
Yeah,
It's earned. And
Yeah.
I think it's not like a cheap one where it's like, oh fuck you.
yeah,
I
No,
think it works.
It totally works. And then it doesn't really get supernatural. Like it feels real. Like the killer's like leaving like 10, 9,
Yeah.
8. And doesn't get supernatural until Jake Busey.
No, and
Jake-
he tries to leave, and then he just ends up right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck? I'm back at the same
There's a
hotel."
lot of that. There's a lot of like, not just with that, but the bodies keep disappearing, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, that's what kicks it off once it becomes supernatural, and you're like, oh shit, and then the bodies disappear.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing with this? And because before that, it was like, oh, like the John Cusack was taking care of the celebrity girl
Mm-hmm.
woman, and then she dies. So it's like, oh, some killer's just taking out people one by one.
Yeah.
And then it turns supernatural, and then the twist of the
Yeah.
thing, and then the final twist of the kid. But yeah, so like rewatching it, seeing that kid was the killer inside the real guy.
Yeah, and
Because-
probably his younger self.
Yeah, well, the guy,
Yeah.
the guy never kind of progressed further than that because he was so traumatized by his mom being killed, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it said like in the beginning, like the guy was left in a motel alone.
I was on an orange grove. It's a great last.
that what
Like,
it said?
it's like the last thing he says. He's
Ah.
like, and there was a man, but he
Man.
wasn't there, or
And it
some
was-
shit like
no,
that.
I went
yeah.
I went to the top of the stairs, saw a man wasn't there. I wish I knew something. Yeah. And then just repeating
Very
that, it was
Agatha
great.
Christie, like just like
But
what?
then like the reveal when John Cusack says that, and then it turns into he's the face.
Oh, I love
the
that.
guy.
And then
Yeah.
and
He's
then
like, "Whoa,
he's
whoa."
in the fucking thing, and
In
they're
the
talking
room,
to him.
yeah.
He's like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But imagine like seeing a person like that who like truly thinks he's a different person.
Scary. Yeah.
That's
Poor
awesome.
Alfred Molina.
Yeah.
Brilliant but lazy.
Brilliant, but
Brilliant, but
lazy.
lazy.
You open up the thing like an idiot.
Yeah, why would he open that?
Dumb,
I mean,
dumb.
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I was on an orange grove.
But yeah,
God, he did that. Yeah, he opened up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "You okay? A serial killer in the back."
Oh yeah, but oh god, you're gonna
Incredibly
strangle me?
strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Yeah.
The way he similar to Timothy Oliphant, he leans his head back. He's like, "Whores don't get a second chance." God, it's good
And
stuff.
the kid hits a man to Pete with the rake or the like a thing. So I thought the
She's
kid.
the last one.
Yeah, I thought the kid
It's
had
like
a gun.
some kind of stick, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Pah, pah, pah." You like hear the sound effect of the thing.
But yeah, great movie. Check it out.
Identity.
We spoiled it all.
Yeah, it's
but
It's a great movie.
the only thing that date it are they don't have a cell phone. Like one person, the celebrity has a cell phone.
Do they call it a cellular telephone like they do in Scream?
I think they call it a cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, watching it back where like Ray Liotta's not a real cop and John Cusack was a former cop and he's like, "Oh, you would do it like this." He's like, "Yeah, sure, yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Fuck.
You just think
Awesome.
he's a fucking dick at first, but no,
Yeah,
he's not a real cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like seeing all those reveals of their backstories.
Yeah.
And then you see his, and it's hinted at first with him because there's like a shot when he has his jacket off and you see the hole in his back where
There's
the
blood.
guy was stabbed or something like that. And then
And
he
you're
puts
like,
it
"What the
on.
fuck happened?" Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But great cast, like Ray Liotta, like we said, Amanda Peet, John Cusack, John C. McGinley.
Is he the dad?
He's the sad dad. Yeah.
Wow.
And
And then what's her name? She's in a bunch. She was in The Faculty. She played
Clay
the goth character.
Clea Duvall or Deville,
Something Duville, Duval. Yeah.
Yeah,
She was in
great.
like a bunch of movies. In
That's
the
it.
90s.
She's like
great.
total like kind of person of the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like that look.
I think she
but she's
popped
still
up,
around.
Yeah, she popped up in was it Orange is the New Black or House of Cards?
Probably House.
I think she
She's in
popped up
Veep.
as House
She's
of
in Veep.
She popped up in Veep. I knew it was something political.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she did. She was wasn't she her daughter's like girlfriend
I haven't
or
seen
something?
Veep, but I just know she's in Veep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
She was very good in that show. Yeah.
But yeah, after Identity with the John Cusack movie, I want to watch 1408 again. Do you,
Oh, that's a
love
great movie.
1408.
It still holds up?
I love
Oh, yeah.
that
I won't be
movie.
disappointed.
No,
Okay.
I really, really like that.
Okay.
That's one of
Identity's
the
better, but 1408 is good.
I remember
like that one.
loving 1408.
one of the better like Stephen King adaptations for
Okay.
sure.
I'm just over here looking up John C. McGinley's filmography. Like, what the fuck happened to that guy?
He's been in a
been in
lot of
everything.
shit.
Yeah.
He's in Scrubs for the longest time, but yeah,
Yeah.
he popped in.
The
for
Animal.
Yeah, oh, he was
Yeah.
the cop
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I want to see 14. Who directed 1408? Is it a known director?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see.
But yeah,
Frank
that-
Darabont probably.
yeah, I mean, he probably wrote it because I remember.
Michael Hafstrom?
I don't know who that is.
Mm.
But Sam Jackson is in 1408.
Sam Jackson. Who played his wife in that movie? Was it Rachel something McCormick? Marine McCormick?
Maureen McCormick.
The guy who directed 1408 didn't do anything of note. Like popular. I don't think. He's done work. He's been working. He did The Right with Anthony Hopkins. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
He did Escape Plan with Stallone and Schwarzenegger, and then looks like a couple other things. But, yeah.
1408 was great.
Yeah.
I remember just being like a mind fuck of a movie. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that since DVDs.
There's like multiple endings for that one
I
too.
think we talked about this before, but I saw that and then I showed it to Marissa because I loved the ending that I saw. And I
Oh.
showed Marissa and I was like, "Oh, this is not the ending that I saw," and like it was worse. And I
What
was
do
like,
you-
"That's not how I thought the movie ended."
What-
I had to, like,
what did you
explain
watch?
What happened?
Or like, did you watch a director's cut? Or
I
DVD?
guess I did because we
Ah.
rented it or like whatever it was on Amazon or something like that. And the ending was completely different, and I was
The,
like,
the
"Oh,
ending
God."
that I remember that I saw in theaters
Does he get
was
drowned.
it was the one where he survives.
Spoilers for 1408.
Spoilers for that.
There we go.
And then he hears the tape record.
Yes,
or yeah,
that's the one that I remember.
That's the one I remember.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then I showed Marissa it, and then it ends with like Samuel L. Jackson in the car.
in the back seat.
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, hold on. Was
and
that
then he's like, he shows up dead or something
yeah,
like that.
something
Yeah,
like that. And I was like, what the hell?
I remember the tape recorder one because
Yeah.
like
Yes.
that makes it like it
I
all
love
it
that
really
ending.
happened.
Yeah,
It's
I
great.
like that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
because it's like proving to her that he heard his
That he
son.
heard
or
the kid that died.
Yeah,
I forget if it was a son or a daughter, but yeah.
I gotta rewatch that. Gotta
Yeah.
see that again. Even though spooky month's over, now it's our Christmas
I
time.
guess, yeah.
Christmas time is here.
I want to keep watching spooky stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna
now.
watch 1408.
Yeah, not a lot of Thanksgiving movies. Let's keep
No,
going.
what's
Scary
next?
Planes,
stuff.
trains, and
Going.
automobiles. Adam's Family Values.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
I did a whole video about Thanksgiving movies. So if you want to know,
okay, yeah.
What else we got?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah.
Christmas with the Cranks. It was Christmas.
That's Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Did I watch anything else? Halloween. I watched so many movies on Halloween, and I was watching most of the Friday the 13th documentary. I'm gonna give you
Is that
like
the 6-hour one? Is that the
oh
crazy
yeah,
one?
that one's
Yeah,
6
that's it.
hours.
Okay.
I would
don't
almost
know how
say
you do it.
What?
skip all the movies and just watch the documentary.
That's what I-
You might as well because you're gonna see clips. You're gonna see
Yeah.
the best of
Yeah.
the movies.
That's what I'd rather do.
Although I will say, watch Friday the 13th Part 6. That's probably one of the better ones because that one's actually like self-referential in its meta.
Look,
Friday the 13th is or Nightmare?
Friday the 13th.
I still maintain that Jason X is the best in the series, and I will
pretty
not be
absurd,
told
yeah, yeah.
otherwise.
It's good in a campy sense,
Yeah,
but
I'm
like
Freddy
yeah.
vs. Jason.
Yeah.
I like Freddy vs. Jason a lot too. Yeah, but Friday 6 is up there.
I got to watch Friday Part 3 because I still haven't seen it where he gets his mask.
Well, yeah.
I've only seen the second
That's.
one.
I
He
mean,
doesn't have a mask
that one's
yet.
tough too because you have to like that one's in 3D and you like have to see that one in 3D.
to understand
Have
it.
you seen it in 3D?
No, I've never seen. But I'm saying like like you have like same thing with like Jaws 3D. Like if
You're
they
missing
had
the movie.
yeah, like I feel like you would have to like beat because when you watch the documentary, they literally talk about the 3D cameras and like we would just shoot stuff like they wanted to have one character like juggle and like they couldn't get it right, or they wanted someone to like throw something towards the camera, they couldn't do it, so they just had to settle for like a yo-yo going like right into the frame. Like they just had specific shots for the gimmick and whatnot, and it was like a hassle to work with that camera.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm more interested in the story. Same with Halloween. Like Halloween 3 is a weird movie. But
Yes.
I'm more interested in being like, what the fuck happened?
I'm sure there are
then Halloween
documentaries
4,
on the Halloween
yeah.
franchise, but nothing like both the Nightmare on Elm
one.
Street, and it's by the same guy too that did both. It's like he actually. Do you remember that? Cody, do you remember that Haunting of Sharon Tate movie
Yeah.
with Hilary Duff?
Hilary
Came
Duff?
out, like
Yeah.
5
Couple years ago, he did
yeah.
another one that's kind of like sleazy, like about a real story and a haunt. It's the same director who did those documentaries too.
So the documentaries are good.
Okay.
Documentaries
But,
are fantastic. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
Like Heather Langenkamp narrates the Nightmare one, and then
Who's that?
she was in the first film and the third one, and then New Nightmare, and then Corey Feldman narrates the Friday the 13th one because he's in the fourth movie.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching the movies that made us about Halloween. I was like, oh, this is a fun story. I just
Yeah.
don't like how those are edited. They're all like fucking...
That's why I don't
Goofy
love
as
that
shit.
series. It feels
Yeah.
like it was made in like the 90s.
Yeah.
It's very cheesy.
It
With
feels
like
weird to
sound
me.
effects and like, whoop.
Yeah.
It's like a high-end YouTube video,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want to hear the story. Like, it's interesting to hear how they shot it, like on no budget.
like replaying clips that had just happened, or
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
one actor or producer being like, "Yep,"
Yeah.
like silly, "Yep."
Or
Yep.
Yeah, or like they answer the question that the narrator posits.
We didn't have the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't have the money.
Did they have the money? We didn't have the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But like
we get it after a while.
But seeing the actual footage, like for Halloween, they're like, oh, they tested Panavision cameras or the Steadicam. Like they legit have footage of like
that
the
was
guys.
most of their budget was just the Steadicam.
Yeah, like John Carpenter being like, we got to use this, and like
It's
they legit.
fucking hilarious watching it too. The opening scene, because it's a great wonder in the beginning.
Yeah.
but it like there's like a solid 10 seconds that is just out of focus. Like when they're isn't it? I think it's like Deborah Hill that reaches for the knife in the beginning.
That
and it's
weird
like,
hand that's
it's just
like super
all
long.
out of
Yeah.
focus. All out of focus.
And it's funny when like they
And
put
then
them.
like they're just going like
yeah, they're
yeah, the
looking
camera
up.
looks at the hand.
it's so silly.
But and then the mask, when they put the mask on, it's like bloop.
Yeah,
it's like
a
it's
quick
kind of like
little
a video game kind of
Yeah.
like filter.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm interested. It's like history of film.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I'll try to get you the login for Shudder so you can, because it's on Shudder. Both
all these aren't.
Friday was on Shudder. I think I
think
might
so.
have rented the Nightmare one because that's my favorite one. That one's the best. It's shorter. It's like it's almost 4
The
hours.
Friday the 13th is
Are
6
these
hours
told in
long.
episodes?
I don't know how they presented it. Honestly, I don't. It feels like it is. It's in segments. They do for both of them are in chapters, and each there's a chapter per movie for Friday for the Friday series, and there's 11 chapters.
Jeez.
The Friday the 13th, you can probably watch. Like you can probably make your sittings for that one per chapter or something like that.
Yeah.
Because they go from the first film all the way to the 2009 remake.
So that's on HBO Max too. That's a Platinum Dunes one. You
Yes,
said. It's
yeah. And
or Michael Bay.
He produced.
oh, yeah.
Arguably, I would
best one?
the best one because that one's like a.
It's very 2000s.
Yeah,
horror.
but it does the fan service, and they make Jason very menacing, and they take it real serious, and it's like a remake of the first 4 because they take elements from the first 4. They scrub through because they were like when they remake this, they talk about that specifically too. They're like, well, we don't want to remake this about Pamela. We want to see Jason,
About
Pamela being his mom.
Yeah.
So then they're like, okay, the opening of the scene, we'll do this. Then we'll have Jason in the bag mask, and then we'll give him his hockey mask, and then we'll incorporate a plot line from the 4th film where a guy's looking for his sister, and like,
so it's literally like
the first 4 movies.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Except Jason's not supernatural in the remake. He's like a crazy
He's an actual-
survivalist. Like cuz in a lot of the movies he has like a weird teleporting power. It's like it's never explained why he just pops up in places. But
Because he walks everywhere.
He walks everywhere.
Yeah.
But in the remake he has like a underground tunnel system, and that's how he's able to pop up in places. It's like, "Oh, fuck, that's actually kind of
Makes
interesting."
sense.
Yeah.
Because it takes place in Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
If I recall, doesn't that one also have like the lazy bathroom mirror scare though? Isn't there one of those scenes? You know what kind of scare I'm talking about? Like when
That's
the characters
cool.
in the bathroom, they open the
open it,
cabinet,
they
medicine
close it.
cabinet, close the thing, and there's someone behind them. I feel like that one has that.
That's
scene.
in everything.
Yeah.
I know, but that's why I'm saying like, that's a knock.
It has. I mean, it has like not shitty characters, but like cliche slasher characters.
Yeah.
See
That's
titties
the
all over the.
the hot
There's a lot of
chicks
titties
that,
in the
like,
movie.
or the douchebag guys.
Yeah.
that bang- like,
The
there's sex
douchebag in the
everywhere.
movie is like quintessential douchebag.
Yeah.
Like he's so good at being a douchebag. But it's got good kills.
I remember you said Platinum Dunes was Texas Chainsaw
It's like
remake?
all of them, pretty much.
The Texas Chainsaw one?
Texas
With,
Chainsaw. Same director, I think.
Jessica Biel?
Yeah,
that one's great.
That's
I
an
love that
awesome movie.
I'm pretty sure the same guy who did the Friday movie did the Chainsaw movie. Yeah.
I remember loving that one. The scene I remember is when they cut off the guy's leg and he puts the salt in the wound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Yeah.
Or they put hang him on the
hook.
Yeah, on the hooks.
Yeah.
like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the Chainsaw remake too. Yeah, that one's good.
that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And also another remake that I started watching but I didn't finish, with early 2000s, House of Wax.
Oh,
I kind of like House
I
of
like
Wax.
it. I like it.
I
like
kind
it.
of
You
like
don't like
House
it?
of Wax.
I haven't seen it in probably 10 years.
I
I
remember-
remember not liking it.
Is that a Joe
I don't
Silver
know.
picture?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I thought it was like a
Paris Hilton's in it.
platinum.
I don't know if it was Platinum Dunes.
I thought I don't know. Probably
maybe.
not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Elisha Cuthbert, Michael,
There are
Chad
some
Michael
good
Murray,
sequences in
Paris
that,
Hilton.
if I recall.
Paris Hilton, and the
Yeah.
Cousin Skeeter guy.
I don't know.
The black guy from Cousin Skeeter.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, yeah. Well, you guys are not
trust you.
Nickelodeon people.
I'm sorry.
I watched Nickelodeon. I
Oh,
remember.
that was before your time.
I'm trying to remember. The guy looked familiar. The black guy in the movie.
Yeah, he's from. I think he's
I think
he's
he was
from
in Coach Carter.
He was
guys ever seen Coach
Alley Cat
Carter?
Strike.
That's right.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
There we
Yes.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a sports guy. That's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Alicia Cuthbert.
Bobby
That's right.
from
It's Bobby.
Scary Movie, I think, right? Wasn't he the friend?
Probably from Scary Movies in that?
I think
I don't
so.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby.
Oh, the
Whose is it, Bobby?
Whose is it, Bobby?
The main guy from Scary Movie.
the main guy.
Yes.
He's also from
Cindy's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Meet the Parents too.
Yeah.
I
think
only
that's
watched
him.
the first 20 minutes and then I went to bed.
Yeah.
God, they tried so hard to make Chad Michael Murray a fucking badass. Like,
Really?
yeah.
But he's like
just-
too pretty or something.
he's a very
He's too
pretty man.
gorgeous.
He's a
Ah.
gorgeous,
So
gorgeous.
They cut his hair off though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's how you know
Yeah,
he's
it was a
badass.
buzz
He's
cut.
bad. Yeah.
You know
I
that.
remember. I remember like I gotta finish it.
Yeah.
Gotta finish that one. Early
Yeah,
2000s.
John Abrahams.
Who's that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wears like a trucker hat in the movie or something like that. He's like wears like a Trump hat or
Nice,
something. in the whole
nice.
time.
What do they
Yeah.
say? Whose is it, Bobby? What's that line?
Scary movie.
Scary
right?
movie.
I know, but
She's
what?
like fucking him. She's like, "Whose is it, Bobby?"
Oh, she's
We
saying
say
it.
it all the time on
I know,
this show.
but-
You
It
ever
was
gotten
Bobby's
it?
birthday the other day.
I know, but I
put that
don't-
gift for him.
I don't remember where that's from specifically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whose is it, Bobby?
Yeah.
She like screams it.
he's like,
Ah.
"Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
You know.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
seen
I
the
got.
film.
I got to
You-
rewatch
you
Scary
get it.
Movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Good stuff. Lots of fun.
I like it."
horror
Yeah, there's a
movies.
lot of cool
Yeah.
stuff in House of Wax.
Yeah,
I thought that
Some
one's
cool scares. Some this creepiness.
I mean,
Good
it's a-
concepts. Good
yeah.
concepts.
It's a remake
yeah.
from a movie that was like the 1930s,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
and
So.
like all these like early 2000s, like House on Haunted Hill.
Oh yeah,
very 2000s.
I mean, early 2000s horror movies.
The
were
soundtrack
like
is like Disturbed.
yeah,
Down with the sickness.
it's like trash movies.
Didn't one of the
those
Hills
days.
Have Eyes movies, the remakes, end with like a 3 Days Grace song? I want to
Oh.
say.
Yeah, I hope it did.
I want to
I
say
gotta
one
look
of them
back.
did.
I hope it did.
That's one. That's
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
probably
Maybe
one of my
not. Maybe
favorite horror remakes. That's
The Hills
how
Have Eyes?
Yeah, that one's
Oh.
great.
Oh, the first one's great.
Brutal.
Yeah.
The second one. Ooh.
I couldn't. I don't think I watched it because that one's fucking gory.
First one's so good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. Wes Craven, Alexandra Aja.
Yeah.
All these guys.
Wes
are great.
Craven directed
produced
it.
it.
He did the
Or-
original Hills Have Eyes.
Wait,
Yeah. I think he had an executive producer credit
On the new
one.
one. Oh.
Yeah, I
okay.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexandra Aja did the remake. Who also did Piranha 3D.
I didn't like Piranha 3.
This
I like the
one's
first
fun.
one.
And what's the Antlers?
Antlers?
No, not. I do want to.
Oh,
see that movie.
Horns.
Horns with
Horns. I
Daniel
like
Radcliffe.
Horns.
I never
Horns
saw
is
that
good.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never saw that one.
It's a good one.
I like the first Piranha. Elizabeth Shue? Is that her name?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one he directed.
The first Piranha.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of 3 Double D?
Not oh, that's 3D.
Yeah, that one's.
Oh,
they're
the-
both in 3D. They're
Oh,
brothers.
the prequel is 3 Double D.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
no.
I haven't
Well,
seen
because
it.
Piranha 3D
Is the
with Jerry O'Connell, Elizabeth Shue
is the first one.
is the first one, but it's also a remake of an original
yeah,
one. Okay.
but then after that one, they did 3 Double D.
yes,
That was stupid.
That one
Okay.
takes place in like a water park.
It does.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I like the first one. That took place in like Havasu. You said you
Yeah.
saw him shoot.
Yeah,
it.
I walked
Yeah.
right by Elizabeth
Yeah.
Shue and Jerry O'Connell. Jerry O'Connell didn't have a shirt on, and
Oh.
Kangaroo Jack.
Did you say Billy's mother?
Mother.
He's like, yeah, I get it. I was in Scream
I was in
2.
these-
I want to have a
movies.
conversation. I want to meet him just so I can have the conversation and be like, look, dude, I really enjoyed Kangaroo Jack as a child. And I thought that was a really good movie when I was a kid. Okay. I just want to tell him that like he made a good decision.
Have
for
you
making that
rewatched
movie.
it?
Not recently.
Ah,
I'm assuming
I
it's
wonder-
terrible.
I wonder if it holds up.
Yeah.
All the stuff like that, like when I'm like fucking love these movies back
It's-
then.
Think about the plot for that movie for a second.
What's the plot?
It's a ridiculous children's
Pretty
film.
ridiculous.
What
The
is it?
mafia is involved.
Well, what happened? So there's a kangaroo,
They go to Australia to give a guy money, an envelope, sorry, a package.
a package full of money.
Which turns out to be money, which is what they learn, I believe.
Yeah, and
if
it's
I
also a
recall
hit
correctly.
job on the guys delivering
Yes,
it.
so they
Yeah.
were going there to be assassinated.
Oh,
Movie's called Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna
Kids
get
are
murdered.
going to see
They
this.
put the jacket on a kangaroo.
Yes.
The kangaroo hops
who
away.
they think they killed.
Yeah.
By the way, they put the
They thought they killed the
they
kangaroo?
thought they ran the kangaroo over.
they
like,
took
hey,
photos with it?
Let's put a jacket on and take photos.
Yeah, isn't this
that
silly?
aged well? Okay,
Oh.
and then it turns into like a fucking mafia thing where these guys are trying to kill them.
Michael Shannon
Michael
is the
Shannon,
villain in
that
that
was my
movie.
introduction. Michael Shannon,
Oscar-nominated Michael
Yes.
Michael
Shannon.
Shannon's fucking
Yes.
amazing actor.
He kills in the movie.
and he got his
He's
start in
great.
Kangaroo Jack.
That's his first credit.
I don't know about that. It's one of his earlier ones. I
was that and then
like to
Take
imagine-
Shelter.
Yeah.
Wait,
I like to
what year
imagine.
did Kangaroo Jack come out?
03 maybe.
Oh, it was
Mhm. Same
before.
year as Identity.
Yeah.
It's a good year.
And then what was this next movie after Identity? James Mangold.
James Mangold, 310 Yuma.
Yes, maybe.
No.
It was like 2006, wasn't it?
That was 07.
What came out in 05? Walk the Line.
Oh, he did Walk the
fuck,
Line?
That's
yeah.
right.
Forgot
That
about
motherfucker
that.
has such a wide range of.
Yeah. He's a
Man.
great director.
Damn.
I loved Ford v Ferrari. Again, the best
Ultimate
movie for
Dad.
dads.
Ultimate Dad.
Yeah,
movie,
yeah,
yeah.
dads love that
Uh-huh.
picture.
And
Yeah.
Logan was fucking awesome. He's a great director.
You know what he's doing right now?
Fucking Exorcist.
That'd be cool.
He also has a trilogy that
I'd be
Yeah.
down to see an Exorcist
Yeah.
Western movie. That'd be dope.
yeah.
No, he's
He-
doing Indiana Jones.
He's doing the new one,
Mm-hmm.
written by.
Phoebe Waller-Bridger. I know she's one of them, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
think so. I don't
Oh,
know.
well, hopefully it's good.
Well, he's fucking old.
I've only seen the first Indiana Jones.
Do you even like movies?
Dang, bro.
Why do you have an accent now?
I was referencing a sketch from like 6 years ago that me and him did. It was a bad reference.
It was an inside
Anyway.
joke with you and Chris.
Yeah,
I didn't get
it
it
was
at
bad.
first.
It was
He didn't get
movie
it.
night too.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
You
Yeah.
even like
There it is.
movies, boy?
That one right there.
There was a,
Yeah,
got it.
Now you get it.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
the
I get
boy.
it.
Now you
Got
get
it.
it. I didn't say
Yeah.
the boy. I didn't
Yeah.
think it was good optics.
Do you even like movies, boy?
Anyway, Streamlabs. You're looking up Streamlabs, right
Streamlabs,
now?
yeah.
Okay,
Go
here we
watch
go.
fucking. I don't care for Temple Doom that much. I don't care.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Last Crusade is probably the greatest fucking adventure movie I've ever seen.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
the opening scene alone is just wonderful. One of the greatest. I know people fucking talk about fucking throw the bone up spaceship cut, greatest cut of all time.
2001.
No, fuck that. Last Crusade has the greatest cut. The hat on young Indy Cut to, pan up, older indie.
Oh man,
Fucking great.
Man.
Great stuff. Bum, ba-dum, ba. I also like the cut.
it's almost as good as the cut when you cut to Anthony Anderson when he realizes that the kangaroo has the money in the jacket. And the kangaroo runs off, and he's like, "Charlie!"
Almost.
And then the money in the jacket.
I put the jacket on the kangaroo.
And then they run away.
It's great cinema. It's great cinema. I love it. Kangaroo
Almost as
Jack.
good as the cut of the serial killer being like, "Whores, don't get a second."
Dude, it's literally like, whores don't. And then on Get a Second Chance, it's the little boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So they didn't make the boy say "whores."
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it was the early 2000s, so we're like, hey, little kid, say whore. Say whore.
You're allowed to say whore.
You're
kid.
okay.
Yeah.
We're going to read some Streamlabs and Superchats, which thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, thanks,
if you
guys.
sent these in, we very much appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you all. Alec M.S. Young donated via Streamlabs
Alec.
saying,
Who's this
Manny is my hero. Check out the Discord if you don't believe me. Hashtag Watreon.
Watreon.
Hashtag Wanger Patreon, $3.
There we go.
We can hashtag Patreon.
I like Manny too. Oh,
Manny's a
shoot,
good dude.
Alec again.
We got another one, right?
Alec again.
Streamlabs.
Why?
Oh, he also said Elena too. If you know, if
Okay.
you know, and trust me, maybe you don't want to know.
Did something happen during the show that we can
Oh,
catch up on
man.
in the Discord? It's always fun going back and looking at the Discord after our show.
a lot of
Yeah.
photos of you in the hot dog
Yeah,
costume.
lot of that,
That was
last
pretty
week. That was
fucking
funny. Yeah, I showed Marissa, like, Marissa, look what they made, and they're like, oh, cool. She was not amused. I was like, okay.
3.5 donated via Streamlab.
The person's name is 3.5.
3.5.
Whoa.
Love you guys. Thoughts on the original Mulan? I was
Love it.
just talking to Amber about this.
Love that movie.
She asked me what my favorite Disney movie was. I was like, I don't know. She was like, mine's Mulan. I'm like, fuck.
Mulan's pretty good.
Mulan's pretty
Lion
dope.
King's my fave,
Oh.
but Mulan's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Mulan's pretty dope.
Still haven't seen the new one. Haven't seen it.
They don't have Mushu.
It's a drag. It's very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not.
And
It's a bummer.
I don't think I've seen Mulan the whole way through. The original.
Good,
I've only seen
man.
clips.
It's got the best songs.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah.
Great song.
I like Beauty and the Beast.
That's
Oh,
your
no,
favorite?
Aladdin's
good one.
probably my favorite.
Aladdin.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hit you with a hot take.
Uh-oh.
My favorite
Oh, shit.
classic.
I thought you were going to be like, those aren't movies.
Those aren't
real
films.
films.
Yeah.
The Rescuers is my favorite.
Oh, the little fucking mouse.
Love Rescuers.
Yeah.
Mr. Bernard. Mr. Bernard. Miss Bianca. Miss Bianca. Love
Is that
it.
what they say in that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
Wiley Todd with the big stream, lad. Big opine on Wiley.
Wiley,
Thank you,
good to
Wiley.
hear from you again, man.
Hey, boys, been sick for the past 2 weeks. It
Oh.
sucks. It's not COVID.
Okay.
I like how anytime we say
We kinda
like
do have to
it's
say
like
that
it's like
now.
I'm not feeling too
Yeah.
well. I'm fine. It's
not
Yeah.
COVID.
Mhm. I'm glad to feel that it's. I'm glad to see that it's not COVID. Went to the doctor today, so hopefully I'll get back up on my feet.
Yeah,
I hope
hope so,
everything's
man.
okay. Also done this diet for 2 weeks now and down 20 pounds. Fuck yeah,
Woo,
Brian, listen
Wiley.
up. I'm also sad because you have not seen Last Night in Soho yet. Oh,
Well,
saw it.
Brian saw it.
I
and
saw
he
it.
was pretty
Brian saw it.
disappointed.
So
I want to hear. I want to talk spoilers with people about it.
okay.
Okay.
So you're only 2/3 sad because Brian saw it. There's
Yeah.
2 of us.
We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're feeling better and hope
We
the
met
doctor
Wiley
trip was-
before, right? Didn't we meet him in Texas?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think we met him at a Ellis show.
Hell yeah. Wiley, you're the best. Thank you, Wiley. Appreciate you and hope you're feeling
It'd
better.
be really awkward if we hadn't. And
Yeah,
he's
it
like,
was
that,
another guy.
That didn't
I'm
happen.
counting on
Totally
you. That we
different
did.
guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Mm.
Yeah.
Richie donated via Streamlabs. When I saw Venom 2, these kids were talking throughout the whole movie and it pissed me off. Thank God I had popcorn or I would have said something. Richie,
Richie, you just put that popcorn down.
get that whole bag of grab a whole handful of popcorn
Yeah.
and then just walk up to him and throw it at him. She'd be like, "Hey,
Right.
fuck
Maybe
you."
one
Hit
at a
him in the
time. Be
face.
like, hey,
Yeah.
you keep talking, I'm going to throw a little popcorn kernel.
You know, assault. Let's talk about it for a second. Don't do that. No.
Gonna clip that out.
Damn it. Fuck. Senior film sent in a
Hey,
Don't
Senior
assault people.
No, don't.
But you tell them to fuck off. Senior Film donated via Streamlab. Just once again reassuring that we owe
Appreciate
Senior
that,
Film
Senior Film.
Nilo
Yeah.
many drinks.
Appreciate that. We did meet Wiley Todd in Texas. I remembered that. Yeah.
Goddamn right.
It was right when we walked in the door to go to that show. He was him. Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
believe it was him and his mom. Yeah.
Oh, Mrs.
Yeah.
Todd.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice to meet you again. Mish Nen donated via Super Chat. Ignore my username.
Oh, okay.
My name
Sorry
is
about
Dan. Goddamn.
You don't pre-read these.
I am so confused right
Maybe
now.
send that through the super chat.
I don't know what's going on.
Do you guys like Butterfly Effect? I think that's
Yes.
a great film that most people I speak to haven't watched. Yeah, that's a really good movie.
I love the Butterfly.
That's a really dark movie.
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Really fucking dark
Alternate
movie.
endings are dark too.
There's a
You seen
lot
all
of
the
them.
endings on that?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
some
man.
where they actually talk to each other at the end,
Yeah.
and some where they're just like, "Oh, fuck you."
Yeah, somewhere he's like a baby. Like, remember that one? That's the darkest
Oh,
one.
yeah.
When he's still in the womb.
Doesn't he like abort himself?
Yes, it's fucked
Oh,
up.
he tangles in.
and it plays into earlier in the film because the mom was having all the abortions or the miscarriages. Yeah, it was really it's a dark ending.
Wow, good.
But it's a
Butterfly
good movie.
Effect is great though.
Yeah,
What
very.
was the Disney movie we talked about earlier?
The Rescuers?
No,
The bowling one?
No, the
Alley Cat Strike.
No, the animated
Mulan.
one. Yeah. Damn it. It's not on. Fuck.
Wait, you
That's
queued
two
up a
for two.
soundbite?
I queued it
So
up.
You interrupted our Butterfly
Yes.
Effect talk to play the soundbite. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
What was that Disney animated movie we talked about?
Mulan is what you're talking
She was 12.
about. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Brian.
She might have been.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. The Pocahontas
Anyway,
was.
Butterfly Effect
Why?
is
Because
good,
she's a
man.
woman?
Yes.
There we go. James the Nerd. Hey, James.
James, how's it
Sent in
going?
a super chat. Glad to finally make it back. Been super busy with Spooky Month. Fucking love y'all. Good to be back. Cody got so big. How our boy is growing up.
I don't understand the context, but I'll take it.
How many
James-
times do you get that?
What?
Oh, you look
Grown
how
up?
look how grown up you
Look how
are.
grown up you
No
are.
one ever says I look older or
No,
grown
no.
up. They're
Oh.
like,
Well-
man, you're not catching up to the rest of us.
Did you like the amount of you guys got Tom Holland for your short film? There's a few of those.
In the
like one
YouTube
or
comments
two.
already?
I saw some.
There's like
More.
two or two. I don't mind it.
Okay,
happening.
okay.
Congrats to James. He did all those streams and everything.
Oh yeah, for like a whole month.
Yeah, good on
congrats,
James, man.
Good
Yeah.
on you, homie. Bobby Fett donated.
Hey,
via
Bobby Fett.
stream. Oh, we didn't talk about the Boba Fett trailer.
Yeah, Brian, your thoughts
Oh,
on
yeah.
Boba Fett?
It's a trailer. You said it's a book. What the fuck are you talking about? You said a book's coming out. There's a trailer for a book? Sorry, your Star Wars shit.
The show is
What?
called The Book of Boba Fett.
Why is a show called The Book of Boba Fett?
I didn't title
What a
it.
stupid fucking
It's
show.
it's the chapter in his life.
Ah,
Yeah.
we'll call it the Boba Fett chapter.
Okay. The chapter of Boba Fett coming soon to Disney
Okay,
Plus.
hilarious.
Okay. Anyway.
James also donated via super chat again. Also, y'all mentioned Piranha 3 Double D. I gained a lot of insight yesterday about it because I interviewed the writer. Oh, very nice guy.
Oh.
Look at you. Well, congrats. You should have
Ooh,
asked him about
James.
Wasn't there a scene where like titties got bit off by? Is that a thing?
I have
Am
not
I making
seen-
that
I
up?
There's
have
like
not
porn stars
seen
in Piranha
the
Double D.
film. I don't know.
Oh, who? You know the names.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all straight.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, well, we didn't talk about this during our Halloween Kills spoiler review.
What?
But when one of the
Evil dies tonight!
one of the couple that live in Myersville Hall,
Stewart.
his husband or boyfriend, I don't know if they were married in it, but when he's like saying to the kids, he was like, Michael stabbed her in the tits. That happened? He says that in the movie. And I was just like, oh fuck, he did.
He's
Oh
not
yeah,
wrong.
he did stab
He's like,
his
Michael
sister.
Myers
When we had
stabbed
the camera angle where it was like this.
Yeah. He's like, Michael Myers stabbed his sister in the tits.
That's right.
The way he delivers it is hilarious.
Now David Gordon Green is writing and directing Exorcist shit.
There it is. Boom.
Evil dies tonight!
He possessed her.
In the tits.
In the tits.
That's what the demon did. Anyway.
Elena, they donated via Streamlabs. Hey, Wangers. What would you rate Mulan out of 5? Would you rate it higher than a 3.5? Thanks. Yeah. I'd say that's like a 5-er.
That's at least a 4.
A what?
Yeah, Mulan. Yeah.
Oh.
She was 12. 12 out of 5. That's what I would rate that right there. Yeah, Mulan's one of my faves. I mean,
Mulan's good.
Mushu makes the whole movie, too. It's like, how are you going to do a live remake and not have Mushu? I get it, realism.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have a talking
Yes, you can.
dragon.
Sure you can.
What is,
Sure
It was
you
a-
can. It's
yeah.
movie
Is it
magic.
dragon?
You can have whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah. All the new Disney remakes are just kind of dull.
I mean, they're literally just the animated movies.
Told in real life.
I think the Cinderella one was pretty good. Because
oh,
they
is that
kind
the
of,
Lily James one?
yeah, they
I forgot about
says
that,
that,
one.
but
Kenneth
I don't
Branagh.
remember much from it.
They
I completely forgot about
develop her backstory like with her father and stuff.
Yeah, I
they
remember
threw
that.
in some more stuff.
Lily James is really good in that movie.
She's
too.
great.
Yeah.
Jungle Book was pretty good.
I did like Jungle Book.
Lion King, I cried, but I was like, you know what I mean? It's like the same. It was literally
I
the same
rewatched that
thing.
recently.
Okay.
It's fine.
I didn't see Beauty and the Beast.
I still haven't either.
That one's okay.
Yeah,
they're just like, oh, just watch the originals. Just watch the original animated.
I'm excited to see The Little
also
Mermaid. That'd be cool.
Forego billions of dollars that you made. Each movie has made billions of dollars.
Cruella. I mean, it's not a.
That was a fun.
It's not a remake or anything,
Yeah.
but that one's like
I like
fucking
that
just
one.
badass.
I did
so.
like Cruella.
I like that one.
Thank you all so much for watching us and or listening. If you want to subscribe to us here on this channel and you've never seen our stuff before, hey, welcome. We do podcasts every single Monday, 7 p.m. PT, and sometimes we do fun videos like short films and other fun stuff. We also have a Patreon. Patreon.
They just start fucking.
We fucking rail all the time on our Patreon, patreon.com/wangers. You can help support us over there. That helps fund all of our stuff that we like to do, as well as the Super Chats and Streamlabs. You can't even believe how much money we haven't spent a dime. Well, maybe a little bit of
$27 saved.
and all went to the grandma costume. I have it in there. You guys want to see it? Well, you guys want to
Spirit
buy
Halloween? Was it Spirit Halloween?
We did
it?
buy
Spirit
it.
Halloween. Yeah, it was pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Budget for grandma under $100. Thank you.
Take that, Oren Paley.
Yeah.
So if you want to donate to our Streamlabs and Super Chats, we very much appreciate that. Or if you want to pledge to our Patreon, see what we got there. We released Grandma a day early. Patreon supporters get all of our stuff early. We also have a brand new behind the scenes video where you see some behind the scenes from Grandma in there as well. Those are for specific tier folks. And we just did a commentary for Nightmare 3, Dream Warriors. A lot of cool exclusive stuff over there on the Patreon. So go and check it out. But if you can't afford it, totally understand. Times are tough all around, so there's no forcing of anything. This show will always be free for you.
We're happy
watch.
to have you hang out.
Yeah.
For now.
You might
Brian
sell
has
out.
plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that case,
Paywall.
and in that case, we can't do anything because Brian said so. And then we're just like, oh, I guess we got to do it. But we do have a wonderful community over on our Discord. The Discord make me crack up all the time, especially after this show. So they're really, really great. Wonderful group of people. And also, testing it out, but this episode will be uploaded on video on Spotify.
We're doing the
me up.
Spotify video feature.
We got approved for it. I'm going to try it out and see how that works. So if you ever listen to us on the go, whether it's on Apple Podcasts or on Anchor or on Spotify, I think the video portion is going to be available for us. So if you're like, let's say you're driving to work and you're listening on the Spotify on the podcast, and then you get home, you're like, hey, I'm going to watch them
What do those fuckers
too.
look like?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Look
when
at their
they said
stupid,
those
ugly
silly
faces.
things?
I'm going to start watching them. So stay tuned for that. And if you don't see it, then it didn't work. I don't know. It's going to be the first time seeing how it works.
Yeah.
Please be sure to hit that like button on your way out and leave a comment. Every single week, we give a shout out to our patrons, $15 and up. Here, followed by a funny soundbite. Cody, can you at least start it? Because I really have to pee.
I'll do them all, baby.
Okay.
I got
Thanks,
you,
babe.
buddy. Don't
All right,
worry about it.
go for it.
All right, Brian, are you ready to rock, buddy?
I think so.
Maybe save some of the newer ones for Christian when he comes back. I don't know. I don't want to tell you how to hit
You
your buttons.
kind of are.
All right, anyway. Here we go. Aaron J. Lancaster.
Why are you getting on me for living my life?
Aaron Woodley.
My pee is about to burst.
Christian's pee is bursting right now. You can feel the urine leaving his urethra and going down to the toilet bowl right
It's a good
now.
feeling.
Right?
It's good.
Right?
Do you hit the porcelain or do you go for water?
I aim for the bubbles.
the
like-
water.
Yeah, the water. So like when
Oh.
I was a youth, I was really stupid, and I thought I could like pump all the bubbles as I was peeing.
I thought I could
Turns
fill
out-
up the toilet.
That's even more stupid.
Ah,
but I thought I
still
was
think I can
pumping
do
all
it.
the bubbles, not realizing that me peeing was creating
more
I was
bubbles,
a
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
stupid child. And we
Do
can
you
move on
think
from
if
that.
we pee enough and don't flush it, we can fill up the toilet?
Oh yeah, when I
Alright.
was in high school, there was notoriously one toilet where nobody flushed. And it filled up like crazy, and you can totally hear it, like when you have a good stream
Oh.
and you hear it like
Love a good
like
stream.
like that. It was like that, but like crazier because it was just so
It's so
full,
high.
and it was just like so.
Oh, I can't wait to
you
be.
felt the impact. when you pissed
I think you
it,
got to
yeah,
gather
yeah.
around and just
Yeah.
flush it at the
Yeah.
end of the year.
And it's a ceremonial thing.
Yes.
You get all the dudes. You're like, guys, we're doing it. We're
gotta
flushing the
fl-
toilet by the L
Oh,
building. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, the L building.
The L building's where it
That's
was.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, I said Aaron Woodley last time, right? That's
Sure.
The second one. Sure. Alec M.S. Young
Evil dies tonight!
does die tonight. Who does not die tonight? Alexis Lopez, though.
Evil dies tonight!
Okay. Well. Okay. Anthony Moreira.
Evil dies tonight.
Moreira has like an E before I situation. I wonder if it's Moreira. Anthony Moreira.
Moreira
I wonder.
Carey?
I wonder.
Moira.
Christian, we're only on name 6 because we went on quite the tangent here. Arcadio Castellanos.
Arcadio Castellanos. Castellanos.
Poor guy. Axel the Hungry Hippo. Billy Storley.
I'm a lunch whore.
You are a lunch whore.
Hell yeah.
Bobby Mitchell.
I'm also sad.
Brian, you're a lunch whore and you're also sad. Brian King.
You look old as fuck.
Brian Arsenault. You know I have a hormone disorder. Chris Jones. You guys hear that new Limp Bizkit track? Cindy Perez.
Oh, they dropped a new album this weekend.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Thank you. Hi, Cindy. Claire Stefan.
Cindy,
Oh,
happy
fuck,
birthday.
it's a different color. Cody Watson. Poo-poo. Connor Kennedy. Poo-poo. DJ Red Hot Cox.
DJ Red Hot Cox.
Thank you so much for that, Adam. Elena Marie 10. Please, mama. Emmanuel Fuentes.
So that's nothing. What the fuck is Solver doing?
Because that's like the
Enrique Caprales. Make sure that the penis is tiny. Gabriel J. Liba.
It looks like semen.
Hernan Sebastian.
Is this how you take your hot dog?
James Chesney.
They dip their dick in the water a little bit, and then
Yeah.
maybe they'll get a full hard on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Because I hope I will.
I will too.
James Lavario. Did your mom tell you that? Jason Harvey.
I'm taking you down, bitch.
Oh, bring it, bitch. John Noto.
I went to TJ Maxx. I went to Marshalls. I went to Ross.
I like that one. Joseph Donana.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna poop in your front
mouth.
yard. Oh, you don't have a front yard? Figures. Neither do I.
JP Beeler.
Give me your dick.
Carl Soderback.
Give me your dick.
Kyle Johnson.
Give me your dick.
Maris Thornton.
Give me your dick.
Mark Murdoch.
Give me your dick.
Matthew Picard.
Give me your dick.
Michael Bittner.
I want to eat that wiener.
Nick Reeves.
I got marshmallows today.
I love that one. Nick Wade.
Nice that the little wiener's tied on the top.
Yeah, you know, you got to tie your wieners up. Paul Acton. What is that? That is you imitating a cat, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Ramon Cock.
Like the big climax always ends like a third of the way or halfway through.
Real Snacks Attacks. Drink your orange juice, sweetie. Robert Gerbig.
Give me your dick.
Ruben E25. Samantha Leon Mendoza.
I'm gonna take that ass to the carpool, baby.
Sang Lei.
I apologize to the Mexican community.
Sean Wingblade.
I'm too strong.
Senior Film.
I like touching them.
Space Wolf Lounge.
His name is Lee, goddammit.
Steak Sauce.
James Bond's gay.
Terry Stockwell.
There's a lot of sausage talk here.
Terry G.
Your dad never played cards?
No, he was never there.
Thaddeus Maximus.
Yeah, no dicks though, right?
TJ Jones.
Fuck yeah, dude. You want sausage in the mouth, boy?
Tyler Eklund.
Look at my fucking dick.
We established that we met this man before. Wiley Todd.
Wiley.
I just nodded. And finally, we have our pal, Zach McCorkadale.
One love, all love, quest love.
Don't
Goddamn
forget.
right.
Don't ever forget it.
Never
Yeah.
forget it. Thank you all. Appreciate every single one of you. I did see a super chat. I think it came in
Oh, we got
from
another
Manny.
one? Oh, hey, Manny. Poo poo.
Poo poo. Manny said, I didn't want to scroll up on the thing. Oh,
Poo-poo?
send a super chat saying, can we get Wangers play Mario Party? Oh, can we do that now?
I played it this weekend, guys. It's
Like
fun.
online
Oh.
and shit.
You can do it online. So if you want to do it virtually, we can. Yeah, we can totally do that.
Or we can just hang out and people's
Or we just hang out.
Yeah, we can just like hang out. We don't have to do
I'm
it.
vax, you're vax.
Yeah, we're
We can wear
Are we
protection.
though?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, backs up.
Yeah. Thank you all. Appreciate
Oh.
every single one of you. Please tune in next time for when we do one of these things again, because it keeps us going. And even though we might be sad all the time, seeing your faces makes us a little bit happier.
Oh, wow.
All love. All love.
Get it back.
I'm also sad.
Always love. Brian, are you ready?
Give me your dick.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
fuck.
give me your dick. Give me your dick. Give me your dick.
Keep it going, dude.
Give me your dick. Give me your dick.
Fucking
And they just start fucking
railing,
milk
dude.
full penetration
Woke
code.
me up. Fucking look at
Foley's
his
and
eyes.
shit.
Expose
Look at his
myself. Look into his eyes.
Dies tonight.
Hey, guys.
Daniel Savo likes it. He says I'm so hard right now. They dip their dick in the water a little bit, and then maybe
Nice
they'll
little
get
DJ
full hard.
sus. I like it. I like it. I like
Give
it.
me your dick.
Because I
Give me
hope
your
I
dick.
will.
Give me your dick.
Fucking.
And they just start fucking.
Give
I would expose myself. Hey, everybody. We appreciate every single one of you that watches our show. We appreciate those more who liked the video. So hit that like button. Also, check out other episodes of The Wanger Show. Watch our new short film, Grandma! Pledge to our Patreon and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you. Boom. New album, Limp Bizkit, Spotify.